as you about to touch the blue sky. I don't wanna hear you cry. Freddie
Verse
will double
636.
up. Always coming when
I mean,
you're fighting, everything will be alright. What you know about my numbers, ho? You keep it on the low, I'm busting down your damn door. I keep a 44. What the hell you mean? You keep it in your dreams. Freddie locked down, shooting with the fucking beam. Ammo got it, pocket rebel, about to lock it. Blasted at your shit. No, I'm never playing, bitch. Got my whole suit on, bitches get on my strong, baby. What's the word? You better pass it on. I don't wanna fuck with you, I don't care about no pussy. If you run your mouth, I'm gonna show you all the business. I'm a businessman, where's the money made? Put it in the bank, I'm okay. But the Freddy's gonna end your fucking day. Half life, killing bitches all night. Then I flip the dope, sell the coke. Top the rope, suffocating from the blood. Gonna drown you in the mud, fast so quick. Bitches ain't with the shit. Half life, killing bitches all night. Then I flip the dope, sell the coke. Top the rope, suffocating from the blood. Gonna drown you in the mud, fast so quick. Bitches ain't with the shit.
human resources. People can't spell that word for some reason. Because they can spell all these other words in this conversation. Should be fielding these requests for current and former employees on a daily basis. All I want is a phone number for anyone at Human Resources. See, I can say it. I just ignored the HR. That's how that happens. This is just conversation. What is this on all that Reddit business? I'm on this Reddit. People are talking about my car, my flat earth car and banners on that chat site. And on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. Well, I'm not. Well, I was, but I noticed that people were talking about me being an Uber driver here in Regina. People were noticing my license plate and talking about me. All right, let's go space. Canada Space Agency. Tell you, man, these
According
people.
to Wikipedia, the Canadian Space Agency is the national space agency.
I don't know what these guys do in their offices. They're never there. Hey, we could phone. What's his name again? That stupid astronaut, that Mike J. Smith or whatever his name is. I tried phoning him once before.
Fuck.
In fact, let's do that. Mike J. Smith. Yeah, okay. He's not dead because he works at this university right here. The faculty of staff directory. Yes. There's the phone number right there. We will phone this again and we'll try to get through to his email or his
God.
answering machine. Hi, this is the spirit of Mike J. Smith. I blew up in the space shuttle 30 years ago.
Sorry, Lab 205 is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options. To send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it.
Isn't that interesting? Well, no, wait. He works. He works at. Okay. We need to phone the university. He is. Here we are. Computer science. Or is that what he does here? Yes. Engineering.
Stay with these homeless people.
And then dial. There he is, boys and girls. Not dead.
I forgot my cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. In the fucking nigger shop. I forgot my cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. My cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. My cigarettes. I forgot my cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. I forgot my cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. I forgot my cigarettes.
So fucking twisted, forgot his cigarettes and now we gotta go back and get him. But he ain't walking back because he got the bicycle with him. And you know that's a fact, and the mafia is with him. So you better watch your back. Got the phone in your face and you cannot do him nothing. Got a bottle of beer in the hand, he drinking it all day. He got some cigarettes too, but I think he might have lost them and he doesn't know where. So he gotta go and find them in the motherfucking shop. You don't tell him what shop is it in.
The fucking nigger shop.
That's a buckle wet. When he got down to the store, he forgot why he went there. Then he said, oh wait a minute, I forgot my cigarettes. Then he looked at the cashier and he said he took them with him, but he said he couldn't find them. Then he looked into his pocket and there they were. Holla fucking Luya is what Bjorn said, but now he's stuck in the motherfucking.
In the fucking nigger shop. In the fucking nigger shop. I forgot my cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. My cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. My cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. My cigarettes. I forgot my cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. I forgot my cigarettes.
So it's MJ Smith 3
Okay.
at wisc.edu.
You're just getting fucking emails and shit.
So,
Hello. Give me your email address.
I think it's 12 p.m. I don't know. Fuck, man. I missed the bus. Fuck. I'm fucked, dude. I'd be a homeless. You shut the fuck up. Oh, you have some kind of chicks? You have chicks? Yeah. You have chicks? What? You have chicks? Chicks? Why you shout out all the time?
Fuck, man.
Okay, I'm stranded here in Las Vegas on no time, unlimited time. I forgot my fucking bus, dude. Does anyone let me on the bus? It's all over. It's game over. I don't know what to do now. It's fine. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. I can ask my wife to transfer some money. I don't think she will do that anyway. Okay, I'm broke. in Las Vegas. But I was too drunk. Told me she loved me. I told her get away from me. I have a wife, don't touch me. She wanted to have sex with me. She told me she loved me. I told her get away from me. I have a wife, don't touch me. She wanted to have sex with me. She was just topless because I took off her bra when she jumped me and attacked me when I was sleeping. She wanted to have sex with me, and then I put her to sleep. She jumped me and she attacked me all night. She wanted to have sex with me. She told me she loved me. I told her get away from me. I have a wife, don't touch me. I didn't have sex with her. She told me she loved me. I told her get away from me. I have a wife, don't touch me. I didn't have sex with her. She told me she loved me. She told me she loved me. I told her get away from me. I have a wife, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. But I have to wait till number 24 October. And I missed my airplane ticket today. Okay, but OG Geezer, he's coming to pick me up.
Okay, thank you.
John Allen Slots donated $1 through Super Chat. Stay in the tunnels underground the strip.
Okay. But right now, I've lost everything just because I got a little bit drunk.
Don't have a touch-tone phone. Please stay alone.
Thank you for calling the client service at the King.
Lauren's World donated $1 through Super Chat. She gets a Copenhagen
English would be
from
good
Las
because
Vegas
90% of the earth
$813
speaks in English.
today.
General request. Send an email to asc.info.csa at
You not forgot tell you to take when I call beyond. You not forgot tell you to take my husband so stupid. You not forgot tell you to take when I call beyond. You not forgot tell you to take my husband so stupid. You not forgot when I call beyond and I go there and he say give me 500 baht. So I go to police station. Yeah, you know now. 2 days ago, so lady boy she take money from India. And now we not stop. We talk with Lady Da. She's God. I want to explain to viewers how my husband so stupid. You not forgot tell you to take when I call beyond. You not forgot tell you to take my husband so stupid. You not forgot tell you to take when I call beyond. You not forgot tell you to take my husband so stupid. I will hit him.
yeah, I will give you all the donations today.
No, I will not hit him, but I will do like this. Like this.
Yeah, I will give you all the donations today.
I don't care your donation.
Everything is fine. Everything is fine.
About the fraud that is going on due to this space agencies all over the world. Okay, thank you very much for your time.
Typical here in America, you cannot do anything if you're drunk. It's fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Don't panic. Don't panic. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. I don't have any money. I don't know what to do.
Stinky Donuts Yada donated $2 through Super Chat. Did Bobby Dylan give?
No.
Raspo Beats.
Nina is number one.
You said to me,
Cause you are number two.
I am number one.
Nina is number one.
You said to me,
Cause you are number two.
I am number one.
Nina is number one. Nina. She disappeared.
Talk with me that I am number one, but why you sing a song for Lena? For
Because you are
Lena?
number two.
How with me?
She disappeared. She didn't want that.
You tell me.
Falsified.
You are number two. Nina is number one.
You said to me, I am number one.
Nina is number one.
You said to me,
And so I will be going to do that.
Nina is number one.
you said to me,
Because you are number two.
I am
And
number
then
one.
several
Nina
weeks.
is number one.
You said to me,
Because you are number two.
So other than that, what's happening? Chit chatty, waddy daddy, back patty, that give dog a bone. All right, let's do another conversation here with the people's names again. All right, we've got the concerned citizen. I don't know what he's concerned about. Maybe he's concerned about the zooming truth of
don't leave me beyond.
the Mars, because Mars needs to stop and take a pee with Fred Carr on the
What you do today?
spaced out corner, but they could intentionally do it themselves. I don't know where I was going with that story. I just like making silly things up with people's names.
My education is falsified.
Or they could zoom down to the concerned citizen and pick up Steve on the way and be eventually spaced out. Does that work? I don't know. Where's Mark? I need the joke of the day. Here we go. Here's Google. Okay. Joke of the day.
Have a look at these pictures.
Well, are you going to tell me what the joke of the day is? Clean joke. Latest jokes. Okay, here's a joke.
Oh, I guess he is using it correctly.
Why are frogs always so happy?
It just seems so weird. Like, why
They
don't you
eat
say?
whatever bugs them.
Wouldn't you say my education was false? Not my education has been falsified. Has been false. It's like a weird way. I don't know.
She made my Happy Meal cry. Okay, here's another one. I couldn't figure out why the baseball kept getting larger. Then it hit me. I've heard that one before, probably.
Are these jokes about perspective?
Here's one for us. Oh, no, that's something's my life. Wow, isn't this funny? Check this one out.
Bjorn!
Here's the flat earth joke of flat earthers, or for flat earthers. Me and her, two people talking. Would you like to be the sun in my life? S-U-N. Oh, yes. Good. Then stay 92.96 million miles away from me. Who's this guy? Hello? pretty good. Who is this?
This is Brendan Hart for Partners.
Oh yes, for sure. How you doing? I guess I forgot to go to my thing yesterday. I totally.
Yo, Bjorn, where's your stream? Bjorn! You back? No, you're dead, Bjorn.
We smoke so much weed, lot of time I just get CX in the chat, oh my god, go fuck yourself, what the fuck, what's about to say, shot, Jaeger shot, come shot, there's no more shot going on, it's over, fuck this fucking bullshit, man, are you fucking kidding me? CX in the chat, fuck him, fuck West Pascal. Poseidon, he has never been in bigger shit than he is right now. So I pray for you, God. Will you please take care of... Give me something to spring. Hussein, give me something to spring. It's working now. We're live. Andy has to say, C-D and Zealand autist. Okay, what does he have to say? I never smoke again. In here. Okay. No, not again. I'll never smoke again. I'll never smoke again. Okay. Problem solved. Case. I'll never smoke again. Okay.
I had a hangover the whole day. Fucking headache. I think it was the Jägermeister.
Yeah, it was the. Yeah.
Please play Asterix Adana as next song. Looking forward to see you the next time. Come to Belgium with me. Skull.
Listen to me. I have already turned down the cost of the media to 7 cents. I cannot turn it lower than that. What the fuck? Do you understand or what? Do you understand? No, I don't understand. Okay. This guy asked if he can get cheaper media play, but it's always down to 7 cents per second.
Hi Bjorn, love your content. Do some random recap of streamers.
That was so good. So good. No, thank you. Now kiss your wife. The fuck? You want me to kiss my wife? I kissed her on the mouth in the bedroom. I take the camera.
Don't come here.
What? They don't believe me. They don't believe me. They don't believe me. They don't believe me. Tell them I kissed you.
Yeah, Bjorn kissed me already. You close the light.
I closed the light. Yeah. See, I'm not lying to you. You man, what the fuck? See, man. Oh, thank you very much.
I worked all day like a Syrian immigrant to donate to you, my king.
Oh, thank you very much.
Here are some monies from America. Skull.
I forgot my cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. In the fucking nigger shop. I forgot my cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. My cigarettes in the fucking nigger shop. My cigarettes. I'm not a racist. What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, I got a donation.
Here is even more money, my king. I made enough to buy a whole Syrian family.
No, don't put my cigarettes in the toilet. No, don't do that.
I tell you to smoke outside.
Don't put my...
Go away.
Oh my God, you just put my cigarettes in the toilet.
I tell you to smoke outside.
This is crazy. What the fuck am I supposed to do, man? Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Did you see what she just put my cigarettes in the toilet? I just drink alcohol there. Smoke is also bad for you. Oh, she took my cigarettes away. Okay, so I had to get more alcohol, and I know where, because my late father he died, and but he gave me Bacardi. He gave me Bacardi. What the fuck? What?
Don't touch alcohol. I said don't touch alcohol.
What?
Don't drink. You will be sick.
Busaran, let him drink. No more Frank.
Yoko donated $5 through Super Chat. Take him to the Las Vegas airport. Megabus leaving for LAX within 2 hours.
Well, it's up to Bjorn if you want to go to Las Vegas airport. Hey, Smiley9217, thanks for the sub. I think I make it right here because I don't want to leak my... You need to get you sleep at all, huh? Because I have a spare room. I got a spare Surface laptop. I got a monitor. I got everything. So.
Is that Keemstar?
Yeah, I'm the Scuff Keemstar.
It's Keemstar. Yep.
Scuff Keemstar.
Oh, he does all these like...
Welcome to the news.
On to you. Frequencies illuminated. He's keeping track of everything. I'm always early too. I always set a time, and I always.
Yeah! Thanks. How do you like my phone? It's an S9. Is the quality good?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's fine.
It only sucks. There's a freeway there. I gotta take it south. Well, dude, if you want to chill, like I have a spare room, like I was saying, and you're there as long as.
What's your name on YouTube?
OG Geezer. I got so many OG Geezer accounts because they get suspended because I'm controversial. Oh, he ain't gonna let me go through this fucking shoulder check. Goddamn cockroach, like EBZ would say. Bunch of roaches. So I'm gonna take the 515.
I didn't even know.
I'm on the radio. The music will be like, hey, copyright shit. Alright. I think the plan for you, oops, sorry about that, sharp U-turn, I think you need to get rest and sleep and sober up.
Yeah.
What What the fuck happened?
Hey, thanks, John.
Hey, thank you, fucking piece of shit, fucking faggot. Thank you for subscribing. Fuck you.
Now you have to prove it. Otherwise, you can't say this is that thing.
On him and I get all these subs,
just speculating. We don't know how hard.
Okay, so you have no idea, so you can't make the claim. So
okay, so are you kidding me?
Hey, thank you, bingo, bada boom, bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Thank you for the sub. Hey, like me. This is my daytime attire, man.
Are you kidding me? What the fuck is this?
I was on Mexican Andy's fucking podcast the other day, and Mexican Andy wanted to give you a shout out. I'm not sure if you're cool with him still.
I am.
They were calling me Brad Pitt on his podcast.
You're going to meet Blade?
Yeah, I would love to meet Blade. Only use me, Blade. Fucking check out his holes in his legs and shit. Hey, for the right donation, I will fucking take a shot out of one of his fucking holes. And I'm serious. I will fucking do it. If you give Bjorn a $100 fucking donation, because to go to his air travel, I will take a shot out of Blade's fucking, oh, that's north. That one's north, so I need to go south. South is that way. Ah! Usually Waze tells me everything.
Did you just puke?
Up at 7 speed like KC.
IsoQueen22 Boo donated £2
I'll run your ass over.
OG, thank you for looking after Bjorn. IsoQueen Scowl.
Thank you for looking after me.
Yeah, no problem. I mean, this might not be a fucking 7-speed, what does he have, a Corvette? Big up to KC, by the way. He came to your rescue in K-Town and shit. Drove you back to the hostel.
Yep.
So where's Blade? Is he in Vegas or is he in Brooklyn?
He's in Vegas, yeah. He's gonna have a piece of plastic.
The fucking liquor shop.
How drunk are you from 1 to 10? I would say a 7. A good 7. Hey, Busserin, how you doing, man? How you doing, Busserin, how you doing, man? How you doing, Busserin? I do good. Yeah, you think very good, very good. I drink all the time. I drink because I'm thirsty. You don't know what is coming for him. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, the Lord. My wife says it's too high. My wife say I have my pants open. They're closed now. Yeah. Yeah, come here, Busserin. Hi. Hi. Hey, Busserin. Hi, Busserin. I love hearts.
We love you, Bjorn and Busserin. I am rich now, so here's $5. Enjoy.
Enjoy. $5. What's the name? Come here. What the fuck? What's the name?
Talk with your chat.
You go sleep?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, she will go sleep. I have nothing. Nothing I do about that. Okay. Thank you very much. That's another donation.
Dance to Erasure Busserin.
That's another donation. Busserin. Busserin. Another donation.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Here. Take it. Take it. Damn. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. Yeah. Yeah. Take it there. Busserin. Take it in your hand. In your hand. I'm just a little bit drunk. Okay? Take it easy. Boy, take it easy. Boy. Yeah, I was going to do that. Okay, I was going to take it easy. Boy.
Bjorn is the best.
Don't be a desktop handy. Go IRL. Get a beer scammer. Leave wife alone.
Yeah. You say I don't leave you alone. You understand?
You understand?
Yeah, but in the cigarettes. Yep, but you have to go back in bed.
He's so fucking drunk, holy shit.
Beyond he too drunk.
They talk about you. They say they love you.
Ty's number. I don't have PIN number. I don't know what number is.
Just call him. Just call him. Call his number.
I put in.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Number.
It's over. Beyond too drunk. Sorry. Just stay here and sleep.
Don't touch me.
Go charge telephone. There.
She's a genius. Okay, she's a genius. She will charge the phone. No.
This is Radio 1 FM bringing you Erasure live in concert.
Yes. But
Annie, Miss Ghost got Toto again. A place where there isn't any trouble. It's not a place you can get to on a boat or a train. It's somewhere far away.
Where was it?
A coffee cup, I think about you. There's a
Bjorn, take off shirt. Dance King.
It's too loud.
What are you doing?
Call the computer because it's too loud.
Yep. Yeah, what are you doing? Yep. I'm making. What are you doing? 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 What are you doing?
I call the music because it's too loud.
No, it's not too loud. Turn on the computer. Turn on the computer. It's my wife.
It's too late.
It's not too late. Not too late. Just turn on the computer. Okay? Turn on the computer. I turn on the computer for her. What? Yes. What are you doing? What are you doing? Not so loud. Listen to me. What am I going to say to her? You're a complete asshole. She's trying to find music. No. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so bad. Play music? Okay. Hey, you play music. I'm the fucking master of playing music. It's also good. Master of the house. Yeah, I am. Oh my god. Dude, what the fuck? What the fuck? Dude. No, that was not good. I don't like people that put cables on my phone. The fuck, let me go inside again. Hello? Hello? Where's the fucking idiot? Where's the idiot? Where's the fucking guy? Where's the guy? Where's he? Yeah, but where is he? Where is he? The fucking idiot. He was crazy. He was crazy. Dude, close the fucking door. Oh my god, where is he? God. Is he here? God, he's not here. There's nobody here. Where is he? Maybe he's in the toilet. Hey! Where is the fucking asshole? Just for the telephone. No, I don't need it. There was an asshole here before.
There was an asshole here before. Where is he? She looks so pissed.
Oh, my PayPal, I think, got banned just like yours. Yeah, I became a target.
Oh, Lord.
Isaac Queen 22 Boo Boo donated £2 through Super Chat. OG Geezer. Isaac Queen loves you. Scotland.
Hey, Icy Queen!
Skull.
Thank you for the donation, Icy Queen.
Skull.
Yeah. Bjorn and I, we both appreciate it. Lifetime support.
Skull.
Drama alert! Sorry, I'm yelling in his ear. Remember last time we hung out, I was all excited and shit? You were like, calm down, won't you please? I'm sober now. Yeah, I am excited I feel bad that we missed
To lead the Skull chant and sound the Yaller horn, please welcome the 31st Adjutant General of the Minnesota National Guard, Major General John Jensen.
Military program. Skull. Let's get a first down, then get a touchdown. Fight, 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 fight. Skull Vikings.
Isa Queen 2010 Boo Boo donated £2 through Super Chat. Bjorn the Viking Warrior King Isa Queen loves you too.
Hey, thank you for the sub, Steve Cope. Hey, Steve Cope, thanks for the sub. Bjorn is trying to sleep, trying to rest, so I'm just going to keep it down. Cook you a steak. French fries, steak. You know, I'm kind of a chef. I used to be a chef.
So when I wake up, you can keep
I'm gonna make you a home cooked fucking meal. None of this takeout bullshit. I'm gonna cook.
This is my Viking. My Viking king.
Very beautiful here today. I hit my head last weekend.
Hailborn.
So that's why I'm a little bit strange today.
Content king.
this is Central Park. I didn't imagine Central Park could be like this. It's the sirens.
We are getting reports from all over the country that the recently deceased are rising up. These undead are attacking anything living, which is rapidly swelling their numbers. Advice from the police is to stay inside, lock all doors and windows, call 999 and stay as quiet as possible. If caught out in the open, run.
What a good idea.
I have one shot left.
The fuck? Bjorn! It's easily about getting ready, just getting ready for bed.
I got it.
Oh, the stream's over. Flat Earth isn't doing anything, right? Sean Hawkins streaming. Sean Hufford. What's this guy doing? He's still FEG. Let's talk. Let's talk.
You know what? I can't read you a poem.
Alright, go ahead.
Yeah, I have poems because I'm studying.
Poem? Do you like poems?
Yeah, I'm studying literature.
You're not in the club, intellectuals, because there are like a lot of clubs with intellectuals, with poem. Sorry.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
I don't need them to do literature because I have studied.
Oh, you don't need them. You have a big ego.
No, it's just that I do studies about that, so.
Do you know any?
Oh yeah, you have other smart people.
What
Okay, yeah.
what literature are you studying?
Classic.
Classic.
Like general classic or like French classic specifically, or
Classic means ancient. It means antiquity.
Means classic.
Yes, but I mean, are you studying all classic literature, or is there like a specific genre of classic?
No, all kind, and also philosophy.
All classical literature, like Greek and French and English.
Well, French wasn't, French wasn't really existing. So, France wasn't really existing during the antiquity. So, it's Roman Greek.
Oh. Okay. But you can study these things on yourself. Maybe you want to have a degree to have to teaching, but you can study these things on yourself very easy.
Classic literature involves philosophy and language. I study ancient Greek and Latin.
Ah, yeah. I have no idea what you're saying, but yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
What?
No. Yeah. Your name is Constantine.
Constantinople is our.
Your name is beautiful.
Yeah, man, beautiful. Beautiful.
Well, my name is not Constantine.
No, you're Constantine. I know you're.
You should change it.
Name. Yeah, you see, this man it's very intellectual because it's the logic here. Your username when you're making your account in Discord is saying your username, your name. I mean your name. So your name it's Constantine.
No, then they would ask for your.
Yeah, correct. But,
and now you run away, and now you're running away, Paradox. So, see, look, you came in another conversation.
Hey, if you guys are
I tried to talk to him, and then he just runs. Yes, I tried to, but he ran away.
Awkward.
Don't come here and start a new conversation.
I can start.
Yeah,
I can have another conversation.
That's rude.
No, we're talking about something else. Don't come here.
Well, blame this guy.
Don't speak at the same time, guys, please.
Blame the victim.
The victim.
You want us to blame the victim?
No, the guy that ran away.
Dude, you're harassing me. Stop harassing me, dude. I'm gonna put you in the months.
Oh, okay.
The
guy that's a centurion.
Reported.
Yeah, report me. Report me. A centurion. I want you to report me.
I'm recording this.
You don't have the recording role, and you've admitted to recording.
I do have the recording role.
Plus, you're in my chat. I'm in gun chat. This is one of my chats.
I'm a low-key record role.
No, you have to have the record role to record people.
I've talked to the mods about it.
You don't have the role, though.
They said I could.
No, you need the role, Mars.
I have it. It's just low-key.
You don't have it. No.
It's low-key.
If you don't have the role, then you can't record.
It's like under the table. I got the role.
Right.
I want my guns.
Let me just tell the mods though that you said that.
Can I get a gun?
I told the mods about you. It won't work.
Right.
You've already lost.
I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. You're speaking very low. You heard the what now? Yeah, please do not speak. Yeah, your mic sounds like you're in a tunnel and it's never ending. Yeah, you need to cop up upside. Real rap, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hello guys.
There is no hello, there's only hi.
Hi guys. Alright, you little faggot.
Your leftist propaganda does not work in this country. You can't take my guns. Yeah, we'll shoot you in the face.
Propaganda? Poopy.
Haha.
Stinky.
Ooh.
There's two guys just chilling there. Like the owner of the party and his friend. They're just chilling there. They're not doing anything. They're just chilling. They're just like fucking.
Let's be honest. Useless party for a useless governmental system.
Let me have a look. What is their
Brexit now, boys?
Honestly, they're using like an old
the old commie anthem of the East German of the.
Well, then you accept evolution because that's all it is.
No, I don't, because every creationist accepts that genes are passed on. By this logic, if you think that I deny that genes are being passed down through the generation, then you literally are saying that I'm denying reproduction. No, I'm denying that random mutations can build genomes, that abiogenesis exists, and I'm saying that we all come from pond scum over billions of years of evolution. I deny that. I don't deny that there's certain traits that are passed on.
Well, the processes that explain that that journey, I guess you could call it, from bacteria to human beings, we've watched these small steps. Wait.
You've watched the small steps. So hold on. So because you've seen bacteria have, hold on.
Yeah.
So because you sent me an article about how bacteria can have certain mutations, that,
a radical
that you
new
therefore
ability,
draw the conclusion from that,
demonstrating how evolution proceeds
that's how
by
we got here is from evolved bacteria.
I feel like you didn't read the article, because what the article does is it in the lab demonstrates how evolution proceeds by chance mutations.
No, it doesn't.
Shows that bacteria evolved a radical new ability.
Right, just because no one denies that you can have a radical new ability, dude. I'm denying that these bacteria. I'm denying that these bacteria are what we come from. I'm denying that bacteria is our source. That random mutations can build genome. That's what I'm denying. And you haven't provided evidence. All you've done is provide me one example of bacteria having mutations, when I don't deny that there's such a thing as mutations.
He's proved that he evolved autism.
Wait, you guys talking about Farage?
What was that?
Who are you guys talking about?
Oh, what's up?
If you understand that new genetic mutations can make radical new abilities, then you understand that those abilities could be beneficial to survival. And then you understand that those will get passed down, and then you would understand that more radical.
No, you're making a jump.
No, there's no jump there.
From
this
because
is how it
there's genetic mutations
it's all,
that are beneficial, that therefore they can actually change species.
Yes,
we don't even
I
have
can
any,
explain this. I can explain this if you give me a moment. So we agree. So you agree that these mutations occur. No controversy. You agree that genes get passed.
Yeah,
please let me explain. Please let me explain. Please let me explain.
You asked me a question.
Please,
hey, blabbermouth. You asked me a question.
I didn't ask you a question. So I'm trying to explain how you get to a new species from this. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So you already agree that these radical new abilities occur, and that these can be beneficial. Okay. So then you have this species that can do this. Right? It may be something incredibly small, but those are passed down, and then new radical abilities come up, or so-called radical new abilities come up through these genetic mutations, and then over billions and billions of years, that is how a new species occurs.
I don't even accept that the Earth.
Well, then how are we even having a debate?
Because we're not.
Do you believe the Earth is? Do you believe the Earth is 6,000 years old?
Not really much of a debate. Really very much. By the way, all you did was just restate the claim that because there's mutations, therefore.
Do you not understand how over time that creates new species?
But we never.
Little man, break it down.
Degeneration! You think you can tell me what to do? You know who you're talking to? Well, you better get used to the way the war back. I see what you got. Invasions and ounces, but that's a break, boy. Yeah, that's a break, little man.
Break it down.
Degeneration X. Degeneration. Think you're a big man? I'll treat you like you're a little man. Don't tell me what it's like to tell me what to do.
You know,
for bureaucracy in Brussels or wherever the central world order government is getting situated will determine what happens.
Do you think it arrives from the global... Oh, he left. Yeah, bro. I was going to ask him another question.
Do you support the New World Order?
Do you support what?
The New World Order.
Bro, yeah, I want Islam to dominate.
Well, if it happens, it's not Islam.
I mean, I know that obviously Satan will take over now, and that's bad. But like,
well, whatever the case is right now, you could say Satan has taken over. But if you think Islam is necessarily supposed to be, because of its own internal doctrine, the dominant hegemony of the planet, and therefore you're pro it, I don't think his reference to the New World Order.
No, but I'm saying, like, the thing is, what I'm saying is, I want Islam to take over everything. But like, the thing is that the Satan will, you know, make people corrupt and make, you know, his power shown, you know. But like that will all be changed, you know. That will all be changed in the second coming of Jesus when we play, you know, the Antichrist, you know, established Muslim dominance.
What are you living in the underworld movie? Wake the fuck up.
Yeah, no, this is still bigger, like,
It's the franchise.
Calculate, but the tempered rule of what appropriate trade and services are in what.
Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps? Absolutely. Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John C.
No, this one.
Hello? Hi, can I speak to Champ? Who? Champ? Is Champ there? Who is Champ?
I swear I'm about to call the police.
Hello. You have a collect call from. Will you accept the charges?
Oh, f your mother. I swear to Jesus, if this is those wrestling again.
Okay, good morning. Hi, I'm just calling this morning to ask if you're a supporter of the United States military.
Oh my God, I apologize. We've been getting calls all morning. I apologize, and yes.
Fantastic.
Yes, I am.
Great. Are you a supporter of the Marine Corps?
Yes, absolutely.
Good.
Absolutely.
Great, because a former decorated member of the United States Marine Corps needs your support.
And his name is John C.
Respect. Loyalty. Never give up.
Hello?
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Excuse me? I don't care if that's $59, $39. I don't want it. It won't happen. It's moving again. It won't be allowed in this house. Understand me? Never wrestling here in this house. I'm going through closets and taking out t-shirts and burning them and calling the police and telling you that you're harassing me. Stop it now. I am calling the police. Good luck to you. Have a nice day. Yourself. John C.
And his name is John Cena! One day.
Hold on. Marie, this is the Z Morning Zoo radio show on Z104. How are you?
What?
We've been phone scamming you. Your husband Donnie told us to phone.
We are all in a fight right now. Are you kidding me right now?
I'm so sorry. I felt so bad for you.
I couldn't believe the mouth on you had on you. Oh my god.
Modern needs like education, healthcare.
Then you should, try to condemn it if it's false,
Time, there will be more random mutations in addition to the ones that have already been passed on. And after that happens, millions and millions of times, and all these advantageous random mutations occur, then you come to a new species, okay? It's about sharing common ancestry. Nobody thinks a chimp gave birth to a human. That's not how it works. So, I will reiterate.
No, you strawman me again. No, you're not going to reiterate because you just strawman me again. Again, nobody denies there's mutations. And by the way, I never said there's millions of beneficial mutations. I said you could have most mutations that happen aren't beneficial, by the way.
Right.
If we were to say that there are some that happen that are beneficial, you said it logically follows that these random mutations lead to a new species. I'm sorry, can you give me a syllogism for that? How does that logically follow?
Okay, so imagine a worm.
I want a deductive syllogism.
Okay, just listen. This is an example. This is an example.
You said it logically follows.
Jonathan, let me explain. Let me explain.
You're just going to say it logically. No, I don't want you to explain. I want premises. Follows.
Jonathan, okay, so let's start with these premises that you've already agreed to. These random mutations exist, and sometimes they can be advantageous. You are correct that most of the time they are not. Sometimes they are. It's a very slow, not deliberate process. So let's say we have a worm. Imagine a worm. One day, a worm is born that can sense light on the end of its body a little better than other worms. So it escapes the bird better. It's kind of it can perceive a shadow, a change in light. So those worms.
That's not a syllogism, homie.
Why don't you just become an illegal immigrant? Because I'm scared. I'm very scared. If I lose everything here in this country because everybody is assholes, then I will go. Hussein, if you win in Lotto, there was a person this weekend. He won 1 million kroner because he didn't have any number correct. You understand? He had 0. He didn't have any numbers on his Lotto coupon, but he win 1 million kroner. Yes, so you have to keep your Lotto even if you don't win, because there's a chance that you can win 1 million kroner here in Denmark. It's true. Also, you have to keep your Lotto because I just read it today on the news. There's a guy, he won 1 million kroner And they didn't have any. They didn't win. They didn't win on their normal on the numbers. They didn't win. So what we are going to today, we are going to a spring party today. It's a spring party. We are celebrating that the winter is over and the spring is coming. It's just a normal. It's just a normal deodorant from Axe. It can burn also. Let's try to make a fire. Oh my God! Holy shit! That was amazing. That was amazing.
All hail Sir Bjorn, the first of his name, King of the Andals, Rhoynar, and the first men, protector of the realm. Long may he live. Bjorn, we love you.
Oh, you love me? Oh, that's good. That's very good. Yeah, I looks like a pedophile, but what do you want me to do? Do you want me to get a face operation? You know, like a plastic surgery operation on my face? I cannot. I am what I am. I look like I look. There's nothing I can do about it, you know? What do you want me to do? I don't give a fuck. I know inside I'm not a pedophile.
The Procreated donated $2 through Super Chat.
Oh,
Your
this...
beautiful creation.
Oh, this is amazing. That looks so good. Holy shit. I can see it now. I get a donation train.
You remember last week where I gave you beer LMAO?
Remember last year when I gave you beer? Yahoo! Fuck Ice Poseidon! I am the new content king. Oh my God! I will be Yahoo! I'm back in Denmark. I'm the street king of everybody here in Denmark. I can just sit here and then I can just wait and I will get so many donations.
I don't have a super chat because YouTube takes all that money, but I do have like a PayPal link that like it pops up on screen if people subscribe or donate or something.
That's what another streamer is doing.
PayPal, that's better because fucking PayPal only takes like 5% or something. YouTube takes, I think, 40%. I'm not entirely sure. I always get the number wrong.
From London, he's doing the same. He do like this, but he's not saying it loud. He's hiding. He don't say.
I fucking hate YouTube.
He's hiding. he's hiding. He's secret about it, but everybody.
I've been getting crushed on poker lately, but yesterday I won like a couple $100. But overall, I've been getting my butt kicked. I don't know. I gotta play better or something.
He knows that's what he's doing. He's sitting here. See, that was one. Yes, it's working. It's working.
Is Royal a good beer? Let's chug it, party time. Bjorn skull skeet on the beat.
Skull.
Pork sucker, la wow wow, fuck yeah.
Strike you when I'm rocking. Mad chicks be dropping when the G stops, and that's because my word is born. I get much fan mail and I always respond.
We met you in town in Photex with William. My name is Christopher.
Oh man, you ask a lot of me. You want me to remember what happened many days ago. So this is actually the best beer. Because it's called Copenhagen, and I tasted it last week, and it was really good. Skål for helvede, like Holiganista, he say, skål for ind i helvede. And I remember I liked it a lot. Oh, this is really good. It's absolutely perfect.
Skål.
Hello, Sicilian Autist. I forgot my cigarettes. I forgot my cigarettes. What the fuck is that? Oh, a donation.
Bjorn, let's party, chug, 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 chug. Fuck the police, fuck the police. It's a good day today.
Thank you for
party time.
Oh my God, why are you donating to me?
Chug the beer, Bjorn, skull, fuck the world, fuck the police, fuck everyone.
Thank you so much for donating to me. A guy...
Pork sucker.
A guy named, he wants to call himself Slim Lux 559.
The money, the trees, the liquor, the girls, my city, my state, my country, my world, the hustle, the strife, I want it, it's mine.
It's the Sirens. The Germans are coming again. No, the Germans are coming back to kill us all. This is the Sirens if we are going to war. If we are going to war, They will do this siren 3 times in a row. So now they are just testing if it's working, you know. If the Russians are coming. Yeah, it's like the movie, the TV series Game of Thrones. Do you know who killed the Night King? Mute the stream now if you haven't seen episode 3. Arya, the fucking little pedophile girl, kills the fucking Night King with a stupid fucking little dagger. So fucking disappointing, man. What the fuck? Did you see that coming? Holy shit, dude. I didn't see that coming. That was so bad. But I know why. Because this was the last they were recording. All the next episode will be so good. Will be 10 times better than this episode. I'm absolutely sure that the next episode and the next episode again will be so good. It will be 10 times better. This episode was so bad. I have to unsub now, Bjorn. What are you talking? You are insane, man. You are fucking insane. I got a member. Thank you. Oh yeah. I love new members. And I love new subscribers. Yes. What the fuck? Here we go again. What the fuck?
The Germans are coming. The Germans are coming to kill us all.
So fucking weird. I never hear that. They never do that normally. Yes, I will be happy today, and then the next 5 days I will sleep in my bed and don't know what's going on, and I will be so stupid in my bed. That's how it goes. It's very bad. It's not maybe not.
This is Bjorn. He is the content king. This is called IRL streaming. So like people take their cell phones and they go stream in public, and then the internet can donate, and they have speakers on them, Bluetooth speakers on them, so the internet basically control people in public. It's a way for that, like the internet is gone into the 3D world and is trolling people in real life in like subways and on the street and shit because of these streamers, IRL streaming.
The best way to live your life, I don't know.
Have fun today, Bjorn.
Thank you.
Well, okay. If you want lower the price, you know the tunes. I still love you no matter what, dear king. Bidage today.
Damn, the boss is gone. Jeg kan godt skrue lidt ned, hvis du vil. Det er bare YouTube live. Nå, så jeg er altså på YouTube live. Ja. God fornøjelse. Tak.
Get some strong beer and liquor party time.
Strong beer.
B-A-N-N-A-N-A bus K-A-W-K-S-U-C-K-A-S-K-A-A-A-L. Bring back the bald guy, give him a beer.
Thanks to rap, nigga. Nigga. I'm 100% nigga. Nigga. I'm 200% nigga.
Shout out soccer cunt. Count.
I'll never do
Shout
that
out
again.
Copernicus thinker.
I feel like I'm Hitler. I have it in my head all the time. La 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 la.
Nigga. He loves his Nazi songs in the chat.
La 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 la.
America falling apart at the seams.
I had to pee. Yeah, I had to pee. Hello, where's Karim? Where's Karim? Paul ønsker at suge din penis. Who is Paul? Is he tired of living? He don't want to live anymore? Or what? He must be tired of living. Nobody suck my dick if they are a man. I will kill him with my bare hand. Oh, we got a threat today. Somebody, he say he wants to beat me up. Okay, well, let's try. I want to fight you. So let's try and see who is the strongest, you or me. One man against another man, 1-on-1. Okay? Let's see if you have the guts, if you want to fight me, or you are a chicken.
Skull 1488, let's get it. Make sure to let the government know about this.
Oh yeah.
Donation, or you go to jail, lol.
Yeah. Of course. I will tell the government. I only do it one time a year. You have to do it one time every year. Then you have to tell them how much you got. Say YouTube.
You look so beautiful today, dear king.
Yes, sluk. When are we going to Fælledparken? When? Yeah. It's funny. Yeah. 10% left on my phone. There's something wrong. My phone is not charging. I need to charge my phone. There's only 10% left. So turn phone on and off again.
Retort to begin with.
There are two types of people that I enjoy talking to. One that is actually makes some sense, and the other one that actually asks good questions. And the rest, I try not to waste my time because time is valuable.
Is there something wrong with the way Ox is making his guesses about the world? Is he using wrong procedures or something?
Me, the thing is, I don't want to talk with a guy who doesn't even know if the universe exists. That's all I'm saying.
Ox is actually very, very smart.
No, Ox is taking a guess.
The thing is, I don't want to even entertain, that possibility. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to say that I can't prove or he can't prove.
Just you see what you need to do. What you need to do is ask me a question,
asked you a question,
or explain to me, in a way whereas it actually exists. You see, but instead of doing so,
it's a war for control, the control of your mind and your body. Americans are traditionally independent, very hard to control. But the architects of the New World Order have ways to force you into submission. First, through a well-orchestrated agenda including health care, financial security, safety from crime, and environmental issues, the public will be coerced into accepting a national identification card. It will be disguised in the cloak of benevolence, the government doing a great good deed for the people. Once the national identification card is in place, it will become the ID card. Without it, you'll not be able to make deposits or withdrawals at the bank, write a check at the supermarket, or even drive your automobile. Soon thereafter, legislation will require all citizens to carry their national ID card at all times.
Drop jelly beans, GMT, peyote. I know you feel me. Peace song is a natural trip to me. My rhymes are so vivid, you start to see things way different. America's fake. I was fast asleep, but now I'm wide awake. I was under the spell of King Guru and reserve notes. Religion and fashion, I used to be flashy till I had a total recall. Forgot what I already knew. It took me 33 years for me to see the truth. Ever so clear, I was too young, I couldn't articulate myself the right way, son. But now, let me break it down, pass it all around. This is not a theory, The conspiracy is real. They wanna put me in a straight jacket in a padded room. Tell the world it's 12 monkeys so they could be confused. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me. But I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Make my moves strategically. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me. But I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Make my moves strategically. They say life is like chess. Well, fuck that, I'm tired playing games with you kids. Ain't no time for playing. Check the rhymes I'm saying. I write it for the streets, for the hood. Inspiration, inspire a part of the map. Where it's poverty, I started with them all. But now I got an army of soldiers and troopers. The TV and the radio scared to death of us. So we hit the YouTube up. Now I got millions of views. Now watch how many rappers follow what P do. Now I'm too hoodie to conform to the program. I'm too much of a rebel for me to try to fit in. Nigga, it don't matter the color of your skin. Right now you either positive or you negative. I got friends in high places, multiple races, and cultures on my side. All you got is paper. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me. But I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Make my moves strategically. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society trying to keep their eye on me. But I'ma stay incognito in places they can't find me. Make my moves strategically.
Progression in the computer project. But we'll get it figured out by the end of the week. Okay?
Think so?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think so. Yeah. Optimistic.
It's only been going on a year.
What's that?
Buddy, it's only been going on a year now.
Yeah, I know. It's been going on a year. But at least
they're going to come out with They're going to come out with the iOS. You hear that?
They're going to come out with holographic computers before I get it to you. That's what's You never know. Just thought I'd let you know this afternoon.
I know you tried, huh? But see, I told you it's impossible. Nothing works around. That's why it'll take me a month. It'll take me a month to set up because of all the things that will happen in the meantime. That's what I mean. See how everything happens?
I love niggas. I love niggas.
Well, I hope
niggas are me, and I should only love that which is me.
And you believe that there was supernatural causation. That
I accept that proposition, but I'm not asserting it.
Okay, but isn't that kind of contradictory? Because didn't God reveal to you that this?
You know Biggie Smalls grips it quick and kicks it quick. You know how black niggas get with the hoods, fatigues, with the boots, with trees, smoking weed, flipping keys, making crazy cheese, hitting buckshot. Let niggas got open spots on the avenue. Take my loot and I'm bagging you. Lippin' hoes that drive Volvos and rodeos. Blast the roll, make them wet in their pantyhose. Damn, a nigga style is unorthodox. Grip the Glock when I walk down the crowded blocks. Just in case a nigga wanna act out, I just black out, blow they motherfucking back out. That's a realist. Nigga, niggas hitting me, I see my nigga. Don't try to act like you don't feel a nigga. Biggie, you nigga, 50, you nigga, squeeze the trigger, leave a nigga for sure. We the realest nigga. 50 hitting me, I see my nigga. Don't try to act like you don't feel a nigga. Biggie, you nigga, 50, you nigga, squeeze the trigger, leave a nigga for sure. When we smoke spliffs, we pack for a fifth. Just in case Dread wanna rip, he get a free lift to the cemetery. Rough berry, not your ordinary. We want you get buried. That's a real nigga for ya. Get back, do a quarter, flip the script, and rip your lawyer. Spit at the DA, cause fuck what she say. She don't give a fuck about your ass anyway. Up northbound, first stop, Watertown, and Fishkill, where the hand skills the real ill. You'll be a super hoover, doodle stain remover. Yo, cheap, pass the Buddha.
Realist, nigga. N-E-I-G, my nigga. I'm trying to act like you don't feel a nigga. Biggie, you nigga, 50, you nigga, squeeze the trigger, leave a nigga for sure. We the realist, nigga. 50 to N-E-I-G, my nigga. Don't try to act like you don't feel a nigga. Biggie, you nigga, 50, you nigga, squeeze the trigger, leave a nigga for sure. When I was young, my MO was to go hand in hand. Even my PO, she called me the gingerbread man. I catch a new case and tell her ass, catch me if you can. Don't let your people fill you up with octane, I'm not playing. Get gassed up to get blasted up. Real B.I.G. style, watch the kid break it down. Check it. Thou shalt not fuck with North Sea proper. 50 Cent, I break your punk ass up proper. There's no place like home. New York, New York, I run the city. And I don't dance around like Diddy. Niggas is giddy till they smack silly or spray with the Mac Millie. They don't want drama really. Pussy niggas get hard lip syncing my lyrics like Millie Vanilli. You know they feel me? Ha! I'm on fire. Niggas out in Philly, they feel me, they bump my shit. Every bootlegger, you know, bump my shit. Bitch! Nigga. 50 to N-E-I-G, my nigga. I'm trying to act like you don't feel a nigga. Biggie, you nigga, 50, you nigga, squeeze the trigger, leave a nigga for sure. We the realest, nigga. 50 to N-E-I-G, my nigga. Don't try to act like you don't feel a nigga. Biggie, you nigga, 50, you nigga, squeeze the trigger, leave a nigga for sure. I got 50 Cent, I got G-Unit. He's whiskey in this bitch, but don't be try. So watch what you say before you call our name. Cause you say one more thing, it won't be nice. Here we go, I should've known I was bound to get pulled into some bullshit. Sooner or later, you little haters are too jealous of us to love us. You hated G-Unit, made it, then Obi's coming, these Twizzies coming, you're sick to your stomach. 50% if it's 50 Cent, the other 50% if it's whose color of skin it is. But if you're even considering taking our label down, you better find our building and fly a fucking plane into it. But I ain't trying to get too intricate into it, I'm just trying to give you a little hint for your own benefit. Cause then it's gonna get to the point where it escalates into some other shit. Then I'ma flip, then I'ma get to stomping in my Air Force Ones. Won't be able to tell if it's two purrs or it's one. It's just gonna feel like so many feet kicking you. You think Nike just made these in the cleats in the shoe. I don't know what it is or what it could be, but I get a woody when these pussies try to push me, thinking they gon' put me in a position to pickle me. Y'all tickle me pink, I think I just rather have pink tickle me. Hickory dickory dock, tickety tock, tickety. A little bit of the diggity dock, diggity mixed with a little bit of the jigget with a small pinch of biggie. Look at me, I'm just a bomb digger. Realist label. Don't try to act like you don't feel our label. Cause we gon' fuck around and kill your label. OBD, Swizzy, G-Unit, 50 Shady Records, we the label for sure. We the realist label. Don't try to act like you don't feel our label. Cause we gon' fuck around and steal your paper. OBD, Swizzy, G-Unit, 50, we gon' kill your fucking label for sure. Yeah. Shady in the place to be seen, and I got what it takes to rock the mic. Still watch what you say to me, punk, cause I'm on probation in less than 6 months. Shady Records. Still after
You know what? Yo, let's do it like this. Yo, let's do it like this. Yo, to any nigga, I'm the one on the poster holding Janet. I might just be the dopest freestyle nigga on the planet. When I rock the mic, I bust it off like a gauge. I let these niggas know freestyles ain't from a page. They're younger than the models that be working for Calvin. Ask them to freestyle, it's the stuff that's on their album. Well, I'ma tell them something, it's unforgetting, no bullin'. When I rock mics, my stuff is never written. I wish a nigga would try to come and test what I got. I put this microphone straight through his chest. I don't care where he from here to Connecticut. He gets shredded with etiquette, subject and the predicate. Never let it get out of pocket when I rock it. MC Juice plugged in like a mother effing socket. I don't even gotta cuss when I bust. Turn Arthur to ashes and MCs to dust. Who really think they wanna get meticulous and kick this ridiculous rip microphone? You can't freestyle and it's conspicuous. When I rock, I tell MCs they can't rock me. MC Juice is dope, I bash his skull like I was Rocky. Somebody told me ever since my birth I was the dopest nigga off of the top on planet Earth. So if any brother wanna bring it to the wake up. Bring your dice, bring cognac so we can shake up and have a good time like JJ Evan. Niggas gay as Tevin. I take them out right at 11 o'clock. Battles niggas don't rock right. I get dirtier than pit bulls inside a cockfight. Niggas think they dope, I cook they style slow and steady like a crock pot. They getting on my nerves like stupid niggas trying to cock block. And don't try to diss me, your whole style is whiskey. I have a nigga tipsy like he just hung with Dizzy Gillespie. Crunch him like Nestle, Elvis Presley. Shook his hips but couldn't get around, you don't impress me. So who's the next MC to try to flex? I rock microphones and always be having sex. And next time you want to battle, we could do the Constitution and call my DJ for a effing revolution.
Oh!
Puerto Rico, ¿a dónde está mi gente?
Hey Juice, I think it's on you once again, man. Once again,
yo, it's really kind of funny. MC Juice is my name. I'm finna kick some stuff about the phony rappers in the game. I'm at the UIC Pavilion wearing MC Juice medallions. Brazilian or Sicilian, rip apart they whole battalion. These playalistic rappers fall prey to Juice, the infamous. Versace wearing niggas always trying to be some pimps in this biz. And record labels sign the most unpresentable clicks that go platinum for grabbing on their genitals. And every single day while brothers die up in my mix, all they ever rap about is Alizé. And I guess it really knows on the mic how I do it. Everybody know I got the microphone and the fluid. Brothers know on the mic I got the timing. You really think you're rhyming? Cause Billboard charts say you're climbing. I ain't saying no names, but why you biting his style? Had these niggas laying in the casket with your crystal. And all the record buyers, y'all be making music choices. So why you be believing all these playalistic voices? It's all the same, the Big Willie Whack, the unoriginal. Got the whole world like believing y'all some criminals. Before them record deals, they was broken, you can check it. Cause true players don't be having time for making records or no videos. They too busy hustling in the zone. And if you got so much loot, put out your records on your own. And all this East versus West rap mess need to stop. Acting like some little shorties, ain't nobody getting props. Cause if you was, they wouldn't have to diss no other state, no other crew, no other clique to put some food up on your plate. I be like point blank, this whole freaking industry is whack. But this brother from the go gon' bring that lyricism back. And a lot of y'all may not like the way I'm getting loose. So whoever wanna battle, bring that mess to the Juice. Cause I rock the microphone and everybody know I battle right. Watch me fly the mic and rip this mother via satellite. Ain't no pimping me, I freestyle and show no empathy. Marley should have been the fifth nigga on the symphony. Couldn't say the N-word, but I'ma have to spark it. MC Juice is dope Monopoly, let's free park it. I'll go around the board on the mic, I'm just advancing. In the game of Monopoly, they don't got a chance in. I SMCs who wanna be hard. Rappers need a rap, get out of jail free card. And then when they're done, they be laying in the middle. I cook them like a griddle, the penguin and the riddle. I don't need to cuss, get beheaded. Nabisco brothers get shredded. My Alzheimer's style, you can't forget it. But if you try, then I'ma have to get fly and show your brothers who be asking why I'm the #1 guy. So I could pass it to the right and to the left of me. Cut off their ankles just in case they wanna step to me. MC Juice ain't open to rebuttal, who muddle. Rappers fly up in the air but get blown up like the shuttle. Cause I'm Mac right, attract light like photosynthesis. Rappers is whack as hell and I'ma put it in parenthesis. No pause or comma, cause I'ma keep you fearing this. You got a question mark? I'm the nigga here, period.
Returning to the stage for the challenge. Idea.
When we dog understand it's like velvet. Nigga Adam Apple, he swallowed FOD's helmet. Yo, son, you wanna spit with it? Yo. Acapella, fuck it. Kill it.
He talks shit about the DJ, so the DJ just stopped playing music for him.
Hey, yo. I dare you coming up here, claiming you ill. They call me barbecue, nothing but fire comes from my grill. You wanna spit, understand, you make no ends. This nigga right here is whacker than the... Okay, nigga, spitting these rhymes. I can do this shit, dog. Don't matter the time. Understand, nigga, it's about dice. Halloween's over, dog, so stop acting nice. Son, you wanna spit? Nigga, split your wig, motherfucker, looking like Pelly from Kids. Okay, nigga, come in the game. Understand, everything that I'm gonna spit is flame. I hide niggas. I'm glad that you tried. Your career's over like that when Tupac died. Yo, son, I'm telling niggas to spit. Motherfuckers like me, yo, I'm a real lyricist. I got more shit, I ain't feeling you, clown. This nigga is whacker than MTV's Lyricist Lounge. Yo, okay, nigga, don't never boo. This nigga right here don't got nothing to do. So I can spit shit. Understand, nigga, I rhyme. If you sign the bad boy, you still wouldn't see no shine.
yo, it's time to murder you. From the crowd, yo, all I heard was booze. Yo, it's all good up on this mic, I straight pound. And I'll never get beat by a cat that looks like Homie the Clown. So try to bring that back, my material's ill. Your pants used to be white until your period spilled. What's it make you feel? Yo, it's difficult. I'm battling mystical mixed with busy bone. Motherfuckers can't flee me when I freestyle. Yo, why you got your hand rubbed in that weak towel? Coming up stressed like a clown. Yo, you talk a lot. Yo, you deceptive dog shit, forgot to wash it off. It's just like that, I'll grab the mic and straight tease me. Even if I come off whack, I'll win, cause it's just easy. Yo, sit down on this mic because you're nothing. And that's the same time like you like to dick suck, man. Yo, there it goes. On the mic, I flow so terrible. Look at him trying to mock me, knowing that he jocks me. You couldn't kick dope lyrics with karate. Come on, bring up the microphone and try to rock me. Yo, I grab the mic and straight be a rap enhancer. This cat wants to be my fucking backup dancer. Why's he doing that shit? This man ain't rapping. You should go sign a fucking deal with Little Janet Jackson. All right, y'all, give it up for RK. Give it up for Idea. Idea.
Caves are interconnected for this mission, but there is points in the map where it's kind of like dirt on the wall. If you dig through that, it'll bring you to another part of the cave. I can make my robot mine stuff for me.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, crazy.
I got a free promo code for Monster Hunter World when I bought a new GPU, but I was too lazy to redeem it, so I just left it. And then like a few months later I tried it, but they said it's too late. And I was like, oh shit.
Waiting for the dark to hit.
Just lost
once the moon gets
$60.
above my apartment, I catch fits for starting shit. I'm smart with it. I give it that special touch when I push it, cause I'm also a label rep, and I can't allow no bullshit. So shush kid, shush baby, shut your eyes. Lay your head back, shed the fear and let the tears crystallize. I wish the flies to land upon your forehead when I extract the essence from your head and leave your body resting in more head. I've left more dead reputations than HIV can, but for every killing, there's a reason, and it's not just MCs, man. I'm watching C-SPAN, waiting for the first state rep to take the first step to have me killed off to make this world perfect. Well, let's get shit right here, right now, right away, atmosphere, motherfucker. If I need to, I can fly away. I'll grind you and your weak crew into beef stew, serve you with seafood. You can't cloud my vision, cause you're see-through.
You need to recognize the size of the atlas. You ain't tall as half this, math is past what you practice. RSC, you can't fuck with my tactics, you bastards. That's why you breathe fast, bitch, no need to ask.
We dug the fingernails underneath the skin of your scalp and peeled it. Sent you underdeveloped preschool style on a field trip. Now bite your tongue, this is how the mic gets done. A whole tree to pick some fruit from, man. You had to choose the ripest one.
That's it, it all comes from inside. And how you ride the sound wire when it's live and the vibes feeling right. Catching the motion given by rhythms when you hit them on time with lines, making sure your rhymes sounded tight. Your voices should travel without the babble of the average MC. So listen please, use discretion when you breathe. Sound is vibration, I choose to use it with the vision. And then comes the style and precision.
No more longer will we hold your hand. Why? Cause you're too damn old. Oh yeah, the network's called. They told me to tell you you've been canceled. They also said big up for all the support. Thanks to your devotion, they now control the world. So let your hair down and eat the poison where the tall glasses hang. I'm rising past the bank with a smile, I flash my fangs. I tumble over some, cause some I don't overstand. I got the plot from Spawn, from now on I know the plan.
It's the noise it makes that generates the passion I have. It's the void it breaks that stimulates when mics get grabbed. It takes shape, escapes from these vocal cords I have. Atmosphere, music makers from the rhyme say it's loud.
Come now, Ufi Guan test the giants when we apply this vice grips to your eyelids to make you read the fine print. The tyrants that gave you crisis, left you silence. Don't breathe a sigh of relief till you hear the rescue sirens.
Supreme, be this team, we got this shit on lock. RSC, we hit the key under an upskill rock. So you can knock all you want to, but you ain't getting in. And you can try to crash the door, but you ain't getting in. Nigga, what? My My definition is raw. I got you all wishing I'd fall so things could get better for y'all. But I'm tall and got game. Remain the same for the duration. Area code 612, my present location.
Atmosphere, embellished with talent and the wisdom not to abuse it. Blessed with insight, friends, and influences. That's what keeps us dope. What makes us dope is the surroundings. Inspiration stems from love and stress compounding. Stamina that's achieved over the course of time. In fact, time taught me how to breathe. Battle, not to cork my mind. Defined as lyricist, the atmosphere assists. Making sure y'all fear this shit every time you hear this shit.
Sound is vibration.
This sound is taken.
Sound is vibration.
And the ground is shaking.
Vibration is sound.
Yo, we found your replacement.
Vibration is sound.
Now who makes the sound?
And who makes the music? 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 And who makes
Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. What's up, Loken? Shout out to Loken. Wasn't like a I was gonna play this song.
It's the caffeine, the nicotine, the milligrams of tar. It's my habitat, it needs to be cleaned. It's my car, it's the fast talk they use to abuse and feed my brain. It's the cat box, it needs to be changed. It's the pain, it's women. It's the plight for power, it's government. It's the way you're giving knowledge slow with thought control and subtle hints. It's rubbing it, itching it, it's applying cream. It's the foreigners sightseeing with high beams. It's in my dreams, it's the monsters that I conjure. It's the marijuana, it's the embarrassment, displacement. It's where I wander, it's my genre. It's Madonna's videos, it's game shows, it's cheap liquor, blunts, it's bumper stickers with rainbows. It's angels, demons, gods, it's the white devils. It's the monitor, the sound man, it's the motherfucking mic levels. It's gas fumes, fast food, Tommy Hill, Mommy's Pill, Columbia House Music Club, designer drugs and rhyming thugs. It's Bloods, Crips, Fives, Six. It's stick-up kids, it's Christian conservative terrorists. It's porno flicks, it's the East Coast, no, it's the West Coast. It's public schools, it's asbestos, it's mentholated, it's techno, it's sleep, life and death. It's speed, coke and meth, it's hay fever, pain relievers, oral sex and smoker's breath. It stretches for as far as the eye can see. It's reality, fuck it, it's everything but me. On and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on and on. The list goes on and on and on and on.
It's all according that life on a whole. It's all according that life on a whole. It's all according that life on a whole. It's all according that life on a whole.
It's in the water.
Get together and give you a tune that we had a lot of requests for.
I never gave props to MCs who don't deserve it. Never smoked rocks, never had guts to serve it. Never had a Glock, never seemed to be worth it. Never had I thought life was gonna be perfect. Never hit the gyms unless I have a Jimmy hat. Never leave the crib unless I have my shit intact. Never do I say a rhyme unless the beat is rap. Best believe that. Never will these spawn come whack. I never went to court, never had to serve trial. Never went to jail, have no records on file. Never disrespect, never treat my friends foul, cause I never had real friends till now. So this goes to those
who be supporting at the show,
and this goes to those
who's always working on their flow,
and this goes to those
who use music intake to escape finding love and happiness inside a mixtape,
and this goes to those
whose criticism is constructive,
this goes to those
who lyrically we just can't fuck
and
with,
this goes to those
whose love is so strong you can shut your eyes and see them when you listen to their songs.
This goes to those
who eat and sleep with turntables.
This goes to those
who say fuck the major labels.
And this goes to those
who unsigned and dead broke can still make a name before they even make a demo.
This goes to those
who keep the freight trains lit up.
And this goes to those
who roam the night just to get up.
And this goes to those
who tag and paint walls with aerosol. Lost city crew from Minneapolis to St. Paul.
This goes to those
who flip the b-boy acrobatics.
And this goes to those
who put the balls in the basket.
This goes to those
of you who listen to the lyrics, cause this flows for those who can dig the atmosphere.
It's like that.
All kinds of wild conspiracy stories.
Hello, I'm Bill Flatirth. Who's there? Oh, it's me. Welcome to Conspiracy Today. Have extraterrestrials stolen my shoes? More on that later. Today we'll be discussing the Biden-Ukrainian scheme with noted conspiracy aficionado Rudolph Giuliani. Rudolph, how did you first visit the Ukrainians? Time travel, teleportation, wormhole?
The Ukrainians came to me.
Oh my God, it's the same fucking comedy where they ask a question. Those people are just copying what they see in the mainstream media do. God, that shit is so fucking stupid. Oh. Not content. Not content. Holy shit, dude.
That boy is Benny.
Cassie, you're the best thing I ever had. Nothing on you is bad. You are so wonderful. Not only wonderful, beautiful. Wonderful. Cassie, stop it with seducing me. Why are you doing that to me, Cassie? When I see you, I collect the stars from heaven for you. That every time you open your mouth, you ruin the stream. It's also every time you appear on my day, you ruin my day. I'm very fast. I told Cassandra if I would fuck her, I would come in a second. Stop it now, Cassie. You're the best thing I ever had. Nothing on you is bad. So wonderful, wonderful, so beautiful, beautiful. Stop it, Cassie. Oh my fucking God, this is gonna be fire. Stop it now. Stop it now.
This is what I was watching.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. That's music.
Music, good.
Yeah, music.
Daddy, this is hockey. You need to chill the fuck out, bro, or tense AF. Anata wahiyo ni sakushida, watashi wa kinsho shidai are you. Hi, this is Steven's mother. Please use extra care down with his bottom. He needs it. Poor thing is very stressed. Thank you, dear.
It's music, yeah. It reads my text message on phone.
You give Steven the happy ending, sucky sucky and fucky fucky. He pay you extra dollar.
Yes.
Masaji shioki ni shite watashi wa kamera otoshi teyanata omiru kodo ga dekamasu. 5 Reno dancing ga anata ouk saruda shaunode anata wa maya hishiri hisho. Rub it. Oh yes, that is lovely. Just a nice old oil rub. How much for happy ending? Makes me a happy boy. Oh yes. Happy boy rub. Oh yes. Rub my
Makes
willy
me a
honey.
happy boy.
Text from mom. Be gentle on my babe. He's lonely and needs you more than you think. A fist in his ass is considered more of a massage than just tickling his
Text
back.
from mom.
Hiroshima no baku geki ga sugu ni moyori no hana. Looking good so far. Sexo 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 sexo.
No sex. No mother love me long time. Just massage only.
Long time.
緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。緊急地震速報です。強い揺れに警戒してください。
緊急地震速報です。福島県、宮城県、山形県、茨城県、栃木県では強い揺れに警戒してください。テレビの画面は福島県いわき市の現在の様子です。カメラが左右に揺れています。NHK の各放送局からの情報によりますと、先ほど午前6時頃、東北地方で揺れを
If this song doesn't make you shit your overalls, then you must be Viet Cong.
That fucking shit gets me every time.
Okay. Thank you very much.
And I have sex with you, can 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 I have sex?
I like the speaker for myself. As relaxed as me.
Really?
Relaxed speaker. Yes.
No, it's not relaxed for me. Please stop.
Yes, it was White's house. Saw this place is nice, Rip.
What's the song?
I'm an Alabama nigger and I wanna be free. Till the end of life,
Seminole.
Who are the fucking retarded looking kids behind you?
Jesus Christ, the people all in that corner even heard that and looked at.
Nigger, 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 nigger. Nigger, 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 nigger. Listen up, Packies. Look over here and it'll square up. I would like to tongue punch that sweet 9-year-old anus.
Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
To get haircut.
Why do I waste my money on
Cut
your
hair?
gay fucking channel?
Cut
Fuck
hair.
you and fuck all the barbers in here.
Thank you. Hello. There's two barbers.
G lol honey jaji G lol honey jaji jaji G lol honey jaji jaji cock jaji jaji love you. Joyful. I am a byung shin 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 I am a byung shin.
Oh, okay. Did it say something bad? Alright, it's probably said something bad. I'll probably just a lot of people here. I don't want to. It's probably said. What does Byung Shin mean? The fuck does Byung Shin mean, dude? What's gotta be there? I gotta probably have media down. It's pretty old. So I gotta get my steaming. Get
I
you.
am a Blanche, and I am a Blanche, and I am a Blanche.
That's a bad word, I think. So I can get a knife.
Don't forget the ammo for tonight. Great job in
Oh my
Vegas,
God,
by the
Ahmed,
way.
shut the fuck.
Life is like a here in old. I hate fucking.
So loud. Is this everything I need for fishing and stuff? Do you guys have bait here?
I just casually asking him a question while that song is playing. How did he not get fucking... I can't believe he didn't get aired.
On my speaker.
What do you call a black abortion? Crime Stoppers.
Sit down, just chill.
Then he come home, the dog's asshole is bulging out. I know his little mom is pissed. The German people realized the master race about the inferior peoples of Europe. Heil joyful Jews.
That's all falling out. I know you didn't. Mom's pissed.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Just looking at it. What the fuck's going on? Just looking at it.
I'm doing this for Allah. All infidels must die. You will die. Not
Oh my God. Jesus Christ.
Waiter, can I get that ass on a plate for me and my buddy here? Hey, you pussy in the long sleeve, look at me one more time. I am going to fuck your mom and sister.
I pressed the wrong button and made it go up. I don't have another shirt. I'm not doing it. I don't have another shirt. You can listen to your song. I'm not ripping my shirt in front of some high. I'm not ripping my shirt in front of some high school kids. Oh my goodness. Alright, they made me do it. Alright, let me just pay this real quick and get out of here. Have a good day, guys. Alright. Oh, it's drop off.
Hey, little children, wanna come play with me?
Oh.
Text from Pastor, I need to speak with your 5-year-old son privately tomorrow for 30 minuets. Text from Mom's son, why have
She
you
reads
found
my
little
text too.
boys' underwear again? I
She
told
reads
you
my
to
text
not
too.
see Timmy.
That's, but she's bad at English. I have injuries. Saltine, do you want me to do it, Saltine?
I'm going to fuck everyone in the...
Imagine just seeing this fucking Asian kid rip his shirt off.
Yes, on this shuttle. They better
Saltine,
fuck you like
you're
it
a
too,
girl.
or-
Stop.
Be like, what the fuck?
Bad. No bad language, Saltine. No.
Can't wait to eat this poodle after the Lunar Festival. Anyone want to help eat it?
Mother love me long time, long time. Sucky, sucky, fucky, fucky, one time. Hong Kong, Hong Kong. One.
Right now. Saltine, get your mind out of the gutter, Saltine. Come on. Chill.
Is that your dog?
Yeah.
Sophie's dog?
Basically, yeah. She helps my. I have autism. Yeah.
Why are you saying you're an anal virgin? Does the 10-inch BBC I pegged you with not count?
Thanks for the donation.
Text from mom, do not steal from that Target again. The last time you stole panties they
goodness.
saw.
Oh,
You.
shit. Oh my goodness. You're a fucking moron.
My penis is basically inside out. Click. Just thought you wanted to know that.
She's looking at me. That's weird. Pour one out.
Hey, lady behind me. I am getting an enema today to clean out my butthole so my girlfriend can peg me in the ass. I want to leak ass juice on her dick. Shout out to my boy Sticks Hexenhammer 666. Go check his YouTube channel out.
Sticks and Hammer.
Hello? What?
We don't want to hear that. Can
Yes.
you mute that, please?
I have a hard time hearing, yeah.
Okay, turn
So
it down.
I usually need it's hard time hearing, yeah. Oh, yeah. I usually have a hard time hearing stuff. So I usually wear earbuds. Yeah, it makes things hard for me. Yeah. Oh shit, guys, this is bad. Oh, Jesus. Everyone's mad. This is bad.
Are you still at Target? Let me know when you start shooting.
Oh my god, what
Bits in the white shirt.
Bitch in the white shirt.
Oh shoot. Oh crap.
Well, you are a bitch in a white shirt.
Clocks, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it, Clocks. Not right now. No.
Why did you tell the employee, like, sir, don't call this fellow customer a bitch in the white shirt?
Big head driving cocks wanting to be sucked.
Yeah?
Naked cowboys.
Oh, turned it. Oh, yeah. I'm watching a YouTube video right now. Yeah. Yeah. I look at ear infections. So, yeah. My bad. I'll just put it closer to me.
18 naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big head driving cocks wanting to
Is
be
this skin? Or
sucked.
just put it in?
18 naked cowboys wanted to be sucked.
Alright.
Please turn that down, sir.
MILF in the front with the white shirt. Wanna have experience with me? I'm
Siri speaking. Our schedule for San Diego Zoo bombing is up next at 1.
Oh my
40 is
god,
up at the
dude.
main entrance.
Right as we walk.
Driving harmonica.
Naked cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch.
They always don't need the earring.
Cops wanting to be sucked. 18 naked cowboys wanted to be sucked. Cowboys in the showers at Ram Ranch on their knees wanting to suck cowboy cocks. Ram Ranch really rocks. Orgy in the showers at Ram Ranch. Big nut sobbing cocks. Ram a cowboy truck like a breed of ram wanting to rut.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Like a breed of ram wanting to rut.
I'm sorry, Smeep. This is for Andy, not you. Stay close to him.
Okay.
What is this?
I got you, dude.
What was that? Hello, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good.
Ooh, dude, I like it. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Fuck's sake, you bitch. Oh, God, dude. I'm cringing. Oh, God, man.
Everybody keep calm. I am here to save you all from the unicorn of the zoo. We have guns and bombs. Make sure to distract the parents before you kidnap the kids.
I don't know, dude. That messed up my body. That messed up my body.
فبين اقتحام يبيد الطغى وكتيم صوت جميل صدى صديق الصوارم وذل البغاة فيا قوم هبوا.
Tigers are awesome, dude. They enjoying the zoo? I'm happy to see these tigers, man.
Stand back. I am a child molester. I am a child molester. I am a child molester.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. My mom's texting me like crazy.
Fuck all of God's children. Take the kids and throw them in the gorilla pit, bro.
Oh, you're not gonna ruin the video. Thank you. Thanks for making me nothing to ruin. Fucked up resident.
Yeah, let's keep going.
That he looks like a Nazi.
Whoa!
Whoa, dude.
Whoa!
Yo, cool it. Cool it.
Please notice. Please do not approach the bald or Asian man. They are extremely dangerous to kids.
I'm okay. Don't worry about that. Okay. It's just a dare.
Reminder from notes, make sure to ask if you can fuck a monkey again because last time you did, babe. Hi.
Alright, I trust Raph.
Gorilla, dude.
Fuck all. Fuck all. Fuck all. Fuck all.
Holy shit, what the fuck? I'm sweating a bit.
Rape on the first fucking day.
You're good, dude.
Put that pussy on my motherfucking face. It feels better when she ain't awake. It feels better uninvited to her place.
It'd be great if I could just get paid.
Heil Hitler, Heil Hitler, Heil Hitler, Heil Hitler, I am a Nazi, Heil Hitler, Heil Hitler, Heil.
Oh, yeah, no, it's going the other way.
I'm pretty sure that the officer already made contact with you and told you that that's not allowed in here, right?
No, he said we could do it.
We just have to not put the selfies.
I need you to stop recording.
Okay, it's fun.
I need you to stop recording.
How long does it take for a black woman to take a shit? 9 months.
If it's something really bad, I can't.
Life is like a nigger here in Old Nicks. I hate fucking niggers. Niggers suck dick. They're all poor like a llama. Fuck Bush Obama. Niggers, I hate them. They are stupid and they can't do taxes. Niggers. Niggers are so dumb and they are also poor. Niggers. Look at niggers. They're trying to raise money, but they can't because they spend all their...
That's kids. pop music or something. I don't know. Do you know this song? Tell me if it's bad. Let's go to, is there like a Victoria's Secret here? One floor? I saw like an upstairs. Oh, wait, weird. Maybe it might be one floor. So we're in the mall. Go upstairs? Go upstairs? How do we go upstairs? It's the other side. Other side. Other side. Let's go upstairs. يبيد الطغاة وكاتم صوت جميل صدى به عز ديني وذل البغاة فيا قوم هبوا لدرب الكما فإما. Why are you running?
Whoop whoop, that's the sound of the police.
Oh, it's close here. I had bad connection for a second. Yo, thanks, Cupcake. Fitty room's right here, so girls' clothes right here? Oh, jeez.
I actually love this song.
You do?
Marley on the beat.
Huh?
Didn't want to hear this one though.
You like the song though, don't you? Alright, let's look for some clothes for you.
Hump me, fuck me, daddy better make me show you better. Hump me, fuck me, my tunnel loves a deep throat. Lick, 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 I wanna eat your dick, but I can't fuck with my nails, so I'ma
maybe we
pick
could.
it up with
What?
chops. I'm having
Are you hiding? Why you know I love you? It's just straight forward W. Okay, let's try some clothes on for you. So you don't like wearing pants?
No, I hate wearing pants.
Would you not wear pants if you could?
Yes.
Oh, wait, would not wear shorts?
Yeah, I probably would just walk around my house.
Okay, let's look for some clothes.
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Wait, let me get the picture for the Reddit. If you topless?
Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
Is that cool?
You.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck you, all you 13, 14, and 15-year-old fucking little kids who are telling me I need to fucking lose weight. And fucking telling me I'm a fucking idiot on my fucking videos.
One sec.
Fuck you!
Yeah?
You comment on my videos.
Oh, what? Oh, okay, sorry. Alright, one sec. Let me go in general.
Love your shit. Can I
Yo,
get
what's
a
up? I
shout
hate
out?
my, yeah, thanks for that, Tony, man. So, right, and, so, which way is the, oh, shit. Oh, shoot, let's just go, which way's Dilly? Oh, let's just go, let's get let's just, Victoria's Secret, oh shit, it's too late, dude. We gotta, yeah, they won't anyway.
Opening, everybody get the fuck butter.
Dilly's left. Oh, dude. Oh my god. Oh jeez, alright, so that was a pretty cool day. We tried some clothes. Yikes. Why? Oh shit, don't do that tomorrow. I'm kind of fucking dying here. Oh, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, dude? Oh, my snap. Thanks for the 20, dude. Thanks so much. Here's Ram Rash. Yeah, dude. I don't mind listening to Ram. Am I supposed to mute this? Huh? I'm just watching a Twitch stream of playing PUBG. Let's go ahead and. It's a worker. The announcer? Oh, am I supposed to keep this playing? It's a new. Shit, just walking into a nuts. Oh shit, dude. Let's take a walk. Oh. Oh, did I see you guys inside earlier? Hi guys. Yeah, have a good day, guys.
Past the Super Saiyan. And this.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Even further beyond.
Yes, zip this. It's pretty good. Zip the shack up. So that was pretty. That's really not a. Just pretend it's not us. Pretend it's not us. Pretend it's not us. It's just the girls scream too.
Some little kids screaming.
The girls scream too. Just pretend it's not us. Pretend it's chill, Dan. Whoa, whoa! Who's doing that sound? Hey, is someone in trouble? You in trouble or something? Is someone in trouble? Hello, what's good? Oh, horse number 3 is 4 to 5 odds. That's pretty cool.
I love KKK neggers. I fuck horses with the clan hats on. I fuck horses. I fuck horses. Measure.
All right, the horses.
Negger fuck.
Oh shit, they're laughing at us. All right, let's just go. You guys win? Oh. Hey. Got baited. Thought that was actual song donation. Yeah, I thought that they donated a real song, then they swapped it out.
Text from
they
brother.
did the I don't give.
Come on, Piggy.
Hey old man in the white hat and the yellow shoes, stop looking at me or I'll neck you fade. Old man. Old man, only you look back at me, you fucking knew.
Hey you in the white hat, look over here one more time. I am going fuck your granddaughter in the ass. This is a awesome live stream. I've never seen a murder stream. I'll rape every elderly man in this bitch. Everyone bend down.
That's enough.
What's up?
You're bothering me.
Huh?
So stop.
Huh? Oh.
That's all right. Don't worry about it.
Oh.
We're both from Ram Ranch. It's cool.
Oh, thank God. I gotta save. I gotta sit down.
To the bitch in the potato sack looking shit. Go fuck yourself. To the girl on Computer 11. I bet you can't even hack, you dumbass. Script kitty, get necked, faggot.
Script kitty.
In pink shirt, do you want to get blacked? An Asian cream pie, sucky
You can't
sucky.
even hack.
Girl with the curly hair and pink button-up shirt, get your outfit fat. Who is that scuffed ass lady at Computer 11? Fucking bitch.
Yeah, that's not cool, you guys, huh? Look at me. Hey, that's not cool. I don't like it. Right? You don't have to do that to her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go say something. Right?
Pretty girl in pink.
All right.
Right? She's here trying to work on the computer. She doesn't need that.
All right.
Right? Thank you.
Old man in salmon colored shirt. Don't fucking look at me, bitch.
So what's going on right here? Okay.
Go back outside, you little bitch in the white skin.
Excuse me, I'm going to tell you one more time. I don't want to listen to this thing.
Message from your doctor. I got your message about the slime coming out of your anal cavity.
You understand?
Oh, I don't have this plugged in. My bad. Alright.
Holy shit, man.
Now, this little indie video game is causing quite a stir, and it's bringing forth the perfect example of how ideologues will oftentimes wish into existence evidence for a reason to be upset. And as far as I can find, there's absolutely no reason for them to be upset, yet they continue to not only brigade this video game's reviews, but implore others to do so. The game is called Heartbeat. It's currently on Steam, and it refers to itself as a game where you can make friends, make enemies, go fishing, collect cards, beat up sharks, beat up tigers, obtain the Denim Blade, train a fuzzy infantile insect for battle, and uncover ancient secrets in this monster-filled adventure. It looks like a kind of a classic RPG to me. The game's currently on sale, 35% off. If you buy the game and the soundtrack, it's 41% off. Now, you might be saying to yourself, 41% off, that seems like a pretty good deal. You're right, unless you're one of the absolutely insane people on the Reset Era video game board. A video game bulletin board which is well known for endorsing brigading of any developer that they don't like. A video game board that has deep, entrenched history of child lovers in their Discord. A video game board that is more concerned with the people who make video games than necessarily the games themselves. Now, this game came out in December of 2018. By all measurements, it's an irrelevant game. But that wouldn't stop the people in the Reset Era forums from putting together their own little brigade. Here's a Reddit thread. Is there any way we can brigade them? I guess leaving reviews. Literally asking for a brigade. They go on, not that I know of. Boycotting never really worked in the games industry. You could try to report them and of the discount system to spread mean-spirited messages to Valve, but the chance of Valve actually doing anything are rather small to me, sadly. I reported the game for this, as we all should. They won't care doing it for a brigade. Relevant game. But that wouldn't stop the people in the Reset Era forums from putting together their own little brigade. Here's a Reddit thread. Is there any way we can brigade them? Brigading of any developer that they don't like. A video game board that has deep, entrenched history of child lovers in their Discord. A video game board that is more concerned with what you might be asking yourself is, where is this even coming from? Are you ready to put your crazy hat on? Think about surrounding yourself with 5 to 8 roommates in a one-bedroom apartment with 3 to 4 ferrets and a couple of cats and one litter box, which is used by both the cats, the ferrets, and the people that live there, right? You're there, right? You're in this headspace. Here's what they're saying. The game is 41% off to mock the trans deletion rate, the self-deletion rate.
What?
You can figure out what I mean there. I'm not kidding. Now, a normal person might say, hey, it's 35% off, 10% more of that takes it to 41%, right? You have 35, they bundle it, 10 more, that just equals, it looks like Steam rounds it down to 41%. That's a normal person's answer. That's the answer of a person who, you know, isn't a psycho. But that's not Reset Era. Heavy warning. The devs of the game called Heartbeat got called out for their phobias. Now they are mocking trans self-deletion rates with a 41% off rate or sale. What? 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 You've got to be kidding me. And here's just a few of the comments as put together by your good friend Billy the Anti-Bully. To a platform like Steam, how is 41% not hate speech and treated as such? What? What? I don't even know. I feel like I have to go and have several drinks after this. Ban them from Steam. Will we ever see gaming sites cover this mess? Yeah, I'll cover it. But guess what? You're not going to like my logical coverage and not ideologically driven coverage. I apparently already own this game.
If I ban enough and censor enough, I'll feel
not a
good on
coincidence.
the inside.
Should be delisted from Steam. This is disgusting. Already sent. You are not allowed to make anything 41% off because of that. I'm not kidding. Now, where might all of this come from? Well, apparently, the girlfriend of one of the developers of the game made some spicy statements. Now, this isn't, as far as I can tell, the actual developer of the game. So let me get this straight. The girlfriend of a developer of an indie video game says some spicy facts, okay? An opinion. Might not be the PC opinion, but it is their opinion. And now they're trying to get the game canceled. Again, his girlfriend, not an actual developer, not anyone associated with the game, as far as I can tell. If you look at the reviews of this game, phobic developer, you'd think it couldn't get any worse, but, well, it does get worse. Boring game, kind of buggy, devs are not good people.
Devs are
Phobic developer. You know, Tran rights. What? So you have a problem. All the blue check marks in the world who always complain about brigading, here we have a perfect example of it. But I wonder if Kotaku or Polygon will cover this, and will they look down their nose at the folks of Reset Era who are brigading this game? Apparently, Reset Era and various social justice folks on Twitter attempted to review Brigade, the RPG Heartbeat, after the significant other of the developer, going by the handle Nico Tyne, took to Twitter to have a problem with trans folks. The review brigading consisted of just over a dozen negative reviews. Not that big of a deal, but you see more coming in now. But it was quickly blotted out by others coming to the developer's side to show their support. It started with tweets by her on September 20th, 2019. Again, this person's not a developer. They're not involved in the game at all. How deeply do you have to dig to get offended by stuff? Now, she did put out a pretty spicy tweet. I've never been so ashamed to be born in a country until now. America, a place where men believe they can mutilate themselves and dress in an effeminate manner to become female. You are not female. It's just some spicy stuff. You can surgically mold yourself into an Eiffel Tower if you want. You're not going to become France. You're not impressing anyone. I mean, TLDR, trans folks aren't, you know, I mean, it's spicy. It's spicy. No doubt. It's no doubt spicy. But again, this person has nothing to do with the game at all. Reset Era types became enraged and decided to go on the offensive against the game Heartbeat, which is made by her partner. The forum proceeded to label both them and the developer as phobic and made the entire forum thread dedicated to railing on them. She tried to deflect the hate directed at Heartbeat, but it was already too late. Tweeting out, my personal views on gender and this community have nothing to do with my girlfriend's game. Oh, okay, so she's, what would you call him? A TERF? A TERF? I wish I didn't know that terminology, but that's what this is. Apparently, a gay woman who doesn't like trans folks. Who cares? Has nothing to do with video games. She has no attachment to this, but I guess once you share opinion on something, they have to start a witch hunt on you and everything you know. Well, that's unfortunate, to be honest with you. It really is, because it seems like, you know, look, I don't have an opinion on this. You do you. My opinion is and will always be, as long as you don't infringe on my rights, as long as you're not hurting anybody, you can do whatever it is that your little heart desires. That's being truly free. I'm not going to tell you what you can do on your own time as long as it doesn't break one of those two rules. Now, gamers came out to support the developers, making threads to encourage them not to apologize. Now, I hope they don't apologize, of course, because this has nothing to do with the developers, and now the people at the video game forum Reset Era are just blatantly making up. There's absolutely no evidence that this number is made to mock anybody, as far as I can tell. The most logical thing is 35% plus 10% rounded down is 6%, right? And then 35 plus 6 is 41. That's, I'm assuming what that is. That would be a pretty deep troll, to be honest with you. I'm not sure that anybody's on that level. I mean, if it is, props, I suppose. Now, people are kind of running out to, you know, buying this game to own them. You know, I'm starting to come off that train a little bit. I mean, I think people should buy good games, but I do think that, you know, if it's something you're interested in and you want to buy it anyway, of course, that's fine. But, you know, supporting people, speaking out against this type of brigading. Now, you can't have it both ways, people. Now, I think that reviews from customers should be always allowed, whether you have a social issue with them or an issue with the game. If you purchased it, you're allowed to voice your opinion. But that goes both ways, and I don't think we're going to see Kotaku and Polygon coming out and speaking out against this. We'll have to take a little watch. Hopefully, you will take a moment.
The fuck?
Hello, wonderful person. This is Anton, and today we're going to be talking about aliens. More specifically, extraterrestrial intelligence. In this video, we're going to be focusing on one study that was recently released by a very interesting individual. This person right here, James Benford, who also has a twin brother, Gregory, with whom he's released a lot of different studies and a lot of different books as well, focusing on looking for extraterrestrial intelligence. And more specifically, looking for, I guess you can call them aliens, using various scientific techniques and also using his expertise in microwave technology. And although it doesn't really mean that he believes in aliens, or it doesn't really mean that he sort of believes in some sort of a conspiracy that aliens are hidden from us, he still doesn't deny the fact that we need to keep looking. Which is why when I saw this paper right here, I decided to talk about it and also give you a chance to read it yourselves. The paper itself is in the description below. So what exactly is he talking about in this paper, and what are these lurkers that he refers to throughout the paper itself? Well, to explain this, you need to understand what we're doing here on Earth. Even though we're sort of still developing our intelligence, we already are sending out a lot of different probes out there, specifically robotic probes like the one you see here on the screen, or more specifically, probes like Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 that are already outside of our solar system and are slowly moving into the interstellar space. And the goal of all of these projects is, of course, to both explore space, but also to possibly make contact with some sort of a extraterrestrial intelligence. Which is why the Voyager probe have this really cool golden disc on the inside with all sorts of information regarding our solar system and humanity. But despite all of the probes and all of the landings we've been able to achieve over the years, we still haven't really located any intelligence, any extraterrestrial intelligence that is. Although when you think about it, an alien species, possibly more advanced than ours, would very likely use similar techniques to try to locate someone else out there. And so this is kind of how the brothers James and Gregory approach this idea, and this is how they think about aliens in general. So if there is an alien species out there trying to do the same as us, trying to find some sort of another alien species out there and essentially make contact and possibly make friends, they would very likely use similar techniques. First of all, they would very likely send out signals, and today there's even a term named after these brothers, known as Benford beacons, and this refers to the idea that if you were to try to send any kind of a communication to someone out there listening, just because it's so difficult and so power intensive, you would only do so using very short bursts of energy at a very specific frequency, possibly between 1 to 10 gigahertz, and in different directions, hoping that someone will intercept them. But because this task requires so much power and so much energy, it's unlikely that these signals would be repeated too many times. And so these beacons could be potentially detected if we were to look all across the night skies at all times, but catching them would be pure luck. And humanity has actually sent these beacons in various locations as well, and all of the ones we've sent so far are here on the list on Wikipedia, but none of them have reached their final destinations yet. But in this paper, he's not really talking about the beacons as much as the actual probes. What if the aliens have already discovered us, and what if they actually are listening and sort of secretly observing us? In other words, what if at least one conspiracy theory regarding aliens is sort of correct? What if the aliens are already here? The most logical explanation, according to James Bamford, is that they would very likely hide their probes somewhere nearby, somewhere where we wouldn't really be able to locate them too easily, while at the same time still have a good enough spot to observe Earth and have resources for, I guess, providing energy to the probe itself. In other words, he suggests that these probes must be robotic, they must have a good observational spot, and they have to have some sort of a resource nearby to be able to, for example, repair itself. And although there are plenty of locations where you could technically place these probes, a lot of them we have already explored and really found nothing there. Like, for example, placing something on the surface of the moon would be pretty logical. You get a very good observational spot for pretty much every major location on Earth, and you also can easily transmit signals once you have sunlight, for example, for energy. But we've mapped the moon pretty well. We've also observed the moon in different frequencies, including radio waves, and there's nothing coming out of it, out of some unusual location somewhere on the surface. In other words, if there is a probe here somewhere, it's probably dead and not really responding anymore. And so, in that sense, Moon is probably not going to be a spot where we're going to find any robotic probes trying to transmit information. But where could that be? Well, according to James, there are still a few more objects we can consider where, hypothetically, an alien species could place a probe, it would have a very good observational spot, and will very likely never really be able to detect them. In other words, there are a few more spots for these so-called lurkers. And more specifically, he's talking about these so-called quasi-satellites of Earth. Now, we've talked about these previously on the channel, and the most famous one is known as 2016 HO3. Here's actually a list of the ones he thinks we might need to investigate. But the idea for all of these quasi-satellites is pretty simple. These are usually relatively large asteroids with a somewhat peculiar orbit where they do come very, very close to Earth once in a while, but then they also get to spend a large enough time outside of the Earth system and thus never really be that close, which is why we found most of them completely by accident. The one you see here in Universe Sandbox 2016 HO3 sort of always hovers relatively far from Earth and eventually will actually leave our system, but for now it gets a very good perspective of every angle of our planet. Here you can see that this object always sort of hovers close enough to Earth, never really coming too close and never really leaving the system, and it will probably have this orbit for at least a few more 100 years, escaping our system in about 3 to maybe 400 years. And in this video by NASA, you can clearly see how it orbits around Earth in some sense, but at the same time actually has its own orbit and will eventually most likely go on its own merry way once its orbit destabilizes. But for now, it is a quasi-satellite. It's basically an almost moon of our planet. Which is why, by placing a robotic probe here, the potentially interested in us alien species would always have a chance to look at us from pretty much every direction, still have enough resources to sustain the probe for a very long time, while also having a very good opportunity to use the solar radiation, if they use solar panels, or possibly various other resources available on this asteroid to power their probes. Which is why one of the main conclusions from this paper is that we might want to start listening to radio transmissions from this object and possibly even look at it in all sorts of different frequencies, just to make sure that the aliens are not actually sending signals from there. Now, it's a very long shot, of course, but it obviously doesn't hurt to look there and to see if we do discover something. And luckily, in the next few years, China intends on sending a probe there to try to retrieve a sample of material. And if there is something hiding there, they will probably see it. Although chances are, if they do see it, they might not tell us, because Chinese Space Agency right now is really secretive about everything they do. And so technically, looking for these unusual probes that possibly no longer even function is what James refers to as extraterrestrial archaeology. In other words, discovering these very ancient spacecrafts, kind of like what Voyager 1 and Voyager 2 will turn into one day, moving out there in outer space or possibly sitting still on various objects and waiting for us to discover them. Now, all of this is of course a very long shot. As of today, as of 2019, there really hasn't been any definitive proof of existence of extraterrestrial intelligence. And although the eventual goal of SETI Institute is to discover something out there, in the last few decades of us looking, we unfortunately haven't found anything. There were occasional possible signs, but all of them were pretty quickly disproven. So scientifically speaking, we still haven't found anything, and our chances of finding something eventually are slowly growing dimmer and dimmer. Even though our technology has advanced so much, we haven't really heard anything or seen anything that would definitely say, oh hey, that's aliens. And although nobody is denying the fact that there are a lot of unexplained phenomena out there and a lot of really interesting ideas that we still need to investigate, we're kind of running out of them pretty quickly. But this one here, that involves a quasi-moon and a potentially hidden probe on the surface, is definitely interesting, because if we were the advanced race trying to look into the lives of a less advanced race, we would probably done the same, placing a probe somewhere hidden away from the common view, while still being able to zoom in and see what's happening on the planet we're kind of interested in. So in that sense, I'm pretty excited about the upcoming 2024 mission from China, and we'll hopefully discover something interesting here. But even if we don't, we'll be able to retrieve a sample which will teach us quite a lot about how our solar system formed and how it evolved over time. But anyway, that's it. Check out the paper in the description below, and in the comments below.
I did not take it up in the apartment.
Stop.
I didn't.
You don't get it. When you don't live on someone's couch and you sign a lease for 12 months, that you have to live at that place and it gets doxxed, and you have 0 moderators and 2,000 people. Doxxed, and you have 0 moderators and 2,000 people watching. And how old are you?
It was a joke.
How old are you? What year were you born? And you have 0 moderators, and you literally leaked my house.
I didn't leak it.
And you guys actually don't give a that my house got leaked in front of your 2,000 fans.
I didn't leak your house.
Your fans, your audience, your platform, your responsibility. Just like Paul, that's why he got rid of this shit. Because eventually people don't want the responsibility. It's a tough fucking life. Okay, Egypt's here. You gotta get into Egypt's car, and then I will bring you guys the belongings. Again, like, you guys can call too. How many years old are you? Egypt is here. Like, I have your Discord doxing me. I have your channel doxing me.
Hey, what's your name?
Don't.
What's your name?
Don't.
What's your name?
I have a knife on me, really? This will go on Live Leak, bro.
Don't listen to Discord, okay? Don't listen to Discord.
Can you just give my backpack?
Discord is bullshit.
I will literally.
Cool.
Do you see this? This is, I defend myself.
Hey, Bjorn, get a cigarette. Get a cigarette, Bjorn.
Good timing. Go in here.
Come on,
I'll drop off your stuff.
I want my things.
You will have them. Go.
Come on.
They got you a sweet alcohol.
Bobby Dylan has been texting me. She feels that Blade, okay, I'm not taking...
Egypt Beauty, after picking up Bjorn and Blade from Bobby Dylan's place, explained in more detail what had happened. The boys left their belongings at Bobby Dylan's. They want it back. Bobby Dylan says the boys left her place in a mess. They had all her... Oh, and she also cooked for them. So she feels they should at least give her $200 if they want their belongings.
...size, but in a way, respectfully, Blade, in a way, she's right. She was at first demanding Blade to PayPal her $200 because she has a dog to feed, she has a mess to clean up, they drank all her alcohol, she fed them, and they made over $1,000. So she said, at least be kind enough, I gotta survive too, is what she said, and she right is her house. You know, she felt they were, you know, stepping on her toes, being disrespectful, but she really got mad when somebody out there doxed her address. She say to him on the phone, you know, people could do this and this to me now thanks to you and all of you. And she first Blade offered her $100 for gas. She called back and say it ain't no negotiable. She want 200. She want 200 out of over $1,000 in donations. So I said, okay, how can we handle this peacefully? This guy right here, I was gonna have him. Now, he was gonna drive Bjorn back to the bus station, but she didn't want to give up Blade and his stuff at her house. She didn't want to give it up. She told me personally she got a gun and they better not come over to her house or it's on and she ready to go to sleep. So PayPal her $200 and be fair. He said he'll do 100. Blade went up to 150. Okay? I said, Bobby, okay, how about 150? Then all of a sudden, Petey and the guy, Petey called, I called Bobby back, and Petey got on the phone and said, can I talk to Blade? We have all your stuff. I guess they calmed her down. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Petey PayPal'd her $200 just to help them get out of the situation. This man, Bjorn, was in tears in the back seat of my car, worried about, is he gonna miss his 11 a.m. bus? Blade is over here telling them, no, your bus leaving Los Angeles at 11 p.m.
No.
I know that. I told Blade, don't play games with your buddy like that. He gave him a big hug and said this is his home boy.
They took everything from me. My phone, my shoes, everything. I just want to go back to the house so I can get my suitcase.
Well, Bjorn was talking about calling the cops. He never said it, Blade. Bjorn is upset. He has no shoes. He has no shoes. He has no phone.
For me, my phone, my shoes, everything. I just want to go back to the house so I can get my suitcase.
Well, Bjorn was talking about calling the cops. He never said it, Blade. Bjorn is upset. He has no shoes. He has no phone. I said, no, there's no cops or nothing. She said, well, you come to my door, I got a gun. Not to me. She like me. She's fed up with them because of her address being leaked. I said, well, let's handle this peacefully. I said, first she was going to drive back to the state line. They're in his car. Apparently, he said they drove off with his car, Blade, without permission behind the chapel. They left him there, okay? We pulled up.
If I see your Cadillac with my suitcase, my phone, my shoes in it,
Yeah.
it's a miracle.
Yeah, dude, absolutely. It's a miracle. I hope it happens. That was loud.
Hey, homie. Hey.
Hey, what up,
I
homie?
heard you call me a bitch. After all I done for you, apologize now. Apologize.
Well,
you called me a bitch. That's just crazy. Apologize to me and we cool.
We cool.
I said apologize.
Cool.
I'm not playing. You called me a bitch. I heard you.
I want to say I want to say one thing.
What are you saying?
America.
Okay.
I'll never come back. It's the most shitty country in the whole world.
Oh my goodness.
They stop the Greyhound. They stop at a snack shop. You're gonna be hungry. Well, guess what? Remember what you did for the black guy?
come back.
And the bus?
Yeah.
That's in the past.
You have some food.
Thank you.
There you go. Much love.
Hey, I'd be hungry too. What up?
You got over $1,000 in donations. You got this shit out.
You better check the Streamlabs. I'm poor.
And let me tell you something.
I'm joking with you. I'm joking with you.
Egypt Beauty and Bobby Dylan. We porno stars, except I don't let nobody fuck me. We porno stars.
Dude.
We raise men like you. Y'all give us money.
Stop. No, you're gonna stop right there. You ain't never raised a man like me, bro.
You a man, you pissing shit in your pants in my suite. I bought you.
Yeah, you damn right. I mark my territory. Figure it out.
Okay, listen. Listen.
How you gonna give a dude $10 in ones?
You three musketeers. I swear for God, in the name of Jesus. I got clothes, okay? In the name of Jesus. In the name of Jesus. I swear for God, I'm out of here this time. Okay, you get some lunch.
I know you're gonna skirt on around.
Hey, homie. No, seriously, I'm gone now. I'm resting.
Okay, bye.
Man, I don't know who your ass is.
Him, dude. He's just a piece of
supposed to be fucking
Give me your camera. Give me your camera.
Stop.
Fuck him.
Bishorn.
Fight him.
Wait, here.
What's wrong with you, dude?
You spilled the beer. Hold on.
No, fuck. No, but what's wrong with you, dude?
Let me
This is great content.
Oh, shit. Don't be scared,
I love how
Bishorn.
she tells this guy to get in the middle.
Separate it, Danny.
Separate it, Danny.
Danny, get your ass up and separate it.
Danny, get your ass up and separate it. Get up. Danny, what's wrong with you?
Don't do that, dude.
Separate it, Danny.
Hey.
Don't do that, dude.
Hey, no. Let's not. You go. Yeah. Okay. All right, mommy. Okay. Do not be scared. Do not be scared of him. Do not be scared of him, Born. Do not. Do not be scared, Born. Do not be scared, Born. Do not be scared. Danny, you better do something about it, Danny. Get in the middle, skinny ass, and break them up. Hey, Danny, it ain't a show here. Get in the middle and break them up.
It ain't a show here.
Get in the middle. What? Look at you, oh. You such a bitch. You scared. Look at you. What can your ass do anyway? You ain't even got meat on your bones. Okay, hold on. Okay. Zoom this out, man. Here, you have to hold this now, dude. I gotta break them up. No.
Leave him. No. Leave him alone.
Give him his head back, dude.
Come on, Bjorn.
Hold up.
I gotta take it out.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
You spitting when you talk. Come on, man. Sit the fuck down. I'm out of here. I'm serious.
Hey, don't touch Bjorn like that.
What's that? You want to fight me, dog?
I don't want to fight you, but don't touch my homie like that.
No. What you mean, your homie? You keep $1,000 or more donation. Your ass didn't even give me.
You better check the Streamlabs.
No. You sure?
Yeah, check Streamlabs.
You sharing them?
Of course I do. Yes.
Then
Bjorn,
why
how
is he
much?
broke? Why is he broken?
Because he only gets super chat. Calm down.
No, he broke and you didn't give him no lunch money for the bus, dog.
What the f are you talking about?
I came back, he was broke. Did he give you money for the bus to eat, to get home? Thank you. Enough said.
He offered to pay for all.
Please. You provoke no feelings. You must have forgot for whom you're dealing. Give him some money. Give him some money, man.
I just bought him cigs. I bought him Greyhounds.
Cigs.
Figure it out.
Treat him like a
Figure it
dog.
out.
Give him $20, $40, $60.
Bjorn, do I treat you like a dog?
No.
Thank you. Go take a lap.
I need my suitcase.
You're a user. Use me, Blade. You use people. Ice Poseidon use people. Y'all can't be selfish and greedy, homie. You a fool.
Have I ever denied you anything?
No.
Never. If you ever need anything, I got you, right?
Yeah.
Period. Anything that Bjorn needs, I got him.
He made the money for the laundry. Stop places.
And I bought him that.
Borrow something from Penny.
Not even borrowed. Paid for it.
We don't have
Period.
nothing. We don't have nothing.
Dude, it doesn't matter that. Anything. Okay, first off, I really disrespect the fact that you think that I'm not gonna make sure my man Bjorn's not good.
I disrespect that you playing my homegirl, Bobby Dylan, out of money. You're wrong.
Well,
You're wrong.
I ain't N-word,
Hey,
so.
he didn't give Bobby Dylan No money. You're wrong. You stupid.
But
You're supposed to have a pocket full of money.
If you
How fucking long you been here in California?
if you think
how long?
If you think that I'm not taking care of Bjorn, you're out of your fucking goddamn mind. Bjorn's never gone without.
He's going without now. He's going without now.
Oh really? The cigarettes are just bother you?
No.
Still on the ground?
Money for to eat on the bus. Crazy.
All right. Hey, take a lap.
Take a lap?
Take-
you
take-
got a fucking pot belly. You stinky.
Oh my God, you're taller when you lay down. Shut up.
You ain't ever seen me lay down. I left the room that I paid $341 from.
Oh, all of a sudden we're keeping track. All of a sudden we're keeping track. All of a sudden,
Keeping track?
First off, stop.
This
Stop.
dude
Stop.
I wish you would touch me.
I would never touch a woman. I would never touch a woman.
You was groping me and all that on the San Diego. Shut the fuck up. Anyway,
But if you think that I would never take care of Bjorn, you're out of your mind.
Then why is he
That's my friend.
He was
And he
groping
will
her.
always be good. He will always be good.
find him something for his pocket for the bus to eat. They
He
stopped.
got it. He got it.
Where is it? Can you use your card? Can you use your card for chips or sandwich?
But I will buy that for him. As I've been. That's my
Okay,
friend.
let
My
him buy
friends
you
don't go
something.
hungry. My friends don't go
Before you
hungry.
go
My
to
friends don't go
the-
hungry. Period.
Go to the gas station, get sandwich chips. It's a long way. You're gonna starve. Nobody's gonna help you.
I will. I will.
Seeing is believing.
Seeing is believing, nigga.
I mean, big facts. Bjorn's never gone hungry. I always take care of Bjorn if he needs it. If he needs it, I got you. You know that, right, Bjorn?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she's gonna squirt around again.
I hit somebody, guys.
Hey!
Are you? Yeah. Oh!
Just in time, P plastic actor. Pull up with Bjorn Blades.
Oh!
In 8 hours, we will have you at LAX. In 8 hours.
Doesn't it take like 6 hours? I have a Greyhound bus waiting for me at 12 o'clock.
It's like
It's already 12 o'clock, dude.
What time is it?
It's already 12.
What time is it?
No, it's 1.
What?
Oh, sorry, 10. It's 10.
10?
10.
Wait. Drive me to Greyhound bus station now.
I can't drive you nowhere, dude.
Who is sober? No, I don't think anyone.
No one.
Who is sober? I don't think anyone hits. Who's sober?
No one.
If I eat my burrito, maybe. But if you stop this bibling and let me eat my burrito,
Let me use weird, dude.
let me eat my burrito. I've been babysitting you for the last 24 hours. Let me eat my burrito.
I'll pay you. I'll pay you anything you want.
Don't worry. We'll get you home safe. Don't worry.
Go to the Greyhound station right now.
You got 2 hours, so you got to be there, dude.
There's no time to waste. Here, take you.
Gummy bears?
Do you
I understand, dude.
understand?
I think
Skull skull.
Sorry, I'm going to leave. I'm leaving. No. We had a good time, you know.
We had an amazing time.
Yeah.
Two RVs, dude. You killed it, man.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, they created so much content. Holy shit. And now the Reddit's dead. It's a new era.
Hey,
Why?
What?
you goddamn helped. You could have fucking helped.
Why did you?
What do you mean help?
Why did you leave me with them?
Horson, I'm not gonna give you. Listen, I can't. Why would I give you money if you're unable to help yourself? What? You're not helping yourself. Why would I give you money?
I'm sorry, we're generating money. What?
Yeah.
So you're trying to kill me.
What?
Well, we did a little like intervention where we kind of like wanted him to like motivate him like the hard way. We did it the hard way, kind of like yelled at him a little
Don't
bit.
yell at him. We just told him the truth. You know.
Yeah, well, he's crying now and he's really.
Well, why is he on here then if he's that upset?
That's it.
Because you told me to get on here.
Horson, I wanted to talk to you because I wanted to see if you were okay, right? And you got mad at me because I won't send you money.
Oh, I got mad at you because you knew about my situation.
What
You said,
situation?
You're like Dr. Phil. You're like Dr. Phil.
Yeah, I said I was like, Dr. Phil, I'm here to help you. Like, I'll talk to you. I'm willing to, I'm trying to talk to you, dude. I gave you advice. What?
Yeah, get advice for a car that I can't provide gas for. Go to a job.
Then what are you gonna do? Just sit there and just spend all the money and then have nothing? And go homeless? Is that your plan?
Fucking don't know.
I'm a bit confused. Can we step?
What do you
can we
mean?
take a step back?
No, we can't. What do you mean you're confused, dude? What do you mean you don't know? This is your future.
I don't want to talk to you right now because this is a personal issue. And you are in another country.
Oh, you're gonna run away from your issues, Wilson, again.
I'm gonna run away from you because
Wow.
you are
the only person that's willing to help you right now.
Listen, Horson, what he's saying, you gotta pull yourself up by the bootstraps. You gotta stop crying. You gotta stop feeling sorry and all that. Like I told you, you gotta get off Discord and get on the internet and look for a job. Doesn't matter if it's far, if it's close, or whatever. Even if you gotta walk there, you know, you gotta.
What do you need
pull
me
your-
to do? What
Walk.
do you need to do?
Walk. If you have to walk,
Go
walk.
on Indeed.com. Indeed, INDEED.
I have it.
.com,
I have Indeed. I have it.
Go to Indeed and look. Just press. It's gonna automatically ask you for whatever city you're in. Click find, and a bunch of jobs will pop up. And you
Birmingham?
apply to as many.
Oh hell no. Hold on.
I mean, I don't know how much.
What do you mean, how no?
Dude, you're supposed
That
to
is
work if
that
you
is
can work
hundreds
for
of
yourself.
miles away.
He's having some issues. How many miles? You still have to try, dude. Even if you got.
Yeah, even if you have to walk, I don't know, 2 hours a day, you know, you need to get there, you need to do that for a couple months, get some money to get your car fixed. Or else you're just gonna be stuck, dude, and you're gonna go down the pit. You're gonna be homeless. Like, that's the fact, Torsten. There's gonna be no one there for you to help you but yourself, and if you don't help yourself, you're gonna get into a hole that you're not gonna be able to dig yourself out of. And you need to realize that. You need to stop running away and pretending it's not going to happen, because it is. One day you're going to wake up and you're going to have no money. And you're going to have nowhere to live.
Yeah, you have some money now. You can get a bus pass and take the bus, walk to the bus, and go wherever you got to go and save your money to fix the car. Or you could try to fix the car, you know, for less money by yourself. I don't know if you're good with cars and stuff, but maybe that's a solution to get it going a little faster. Or if you got a buddy that can help. You gotta stop crying and shit. You gotta fucking be a man.
Yeah, I gotta be a man.
You could ride a bicycle.
Yeah,
I don't have
get a
a bike.
I'll get a bike.
Get a bike.
Borrow?
Ride a bike. Honestly, at this
Bike is
point,
like
steal a fucking bike, dude. Steal one.
No, Stella.
No, I'm being serious, dude. I'm being serious. This is gonna affect you. You're gonna be fucking. You know, if you really are in that much of a state where you feel like, you know, you have no ability to get a job and you're gonna be fucking homeless, fucking steal a bike, dude.
Yeah.
Do not steal a bike. That is
Steal a bike. If you can't afford one, steal one.
That's horrible
online.
advice. Don't steal
It's
advice.
brilliant advice.
There's plenty of
No,
videos
you're
You're a
a
fucking asshole.
Come
You
Why?
goddamn son of a bitch! Why the fuck would you do that?
He didn't. What did he?
Why would you
do?
tell me to steal a bike? That's fucking retarded.
Because if he has no money, he has no ability to get transport, to get a job, and he's going to be homeless if he doesn't have
Yeah.
one, then he might as well fucking steal one.
The ends don't justify the means. It's wrong.
Absolutely they do. I would steal one.
No. Bike thieves are awful people. You are awful.
Why? Oh, he's a hopeful person because he wants a bike so
He
he can go
left.
for a fucking
He
job.
left.
Because, like, what if the person who has a bike gets fired because his bike was fucking stolen by this asshole on
That sucks.
Discord that doesn't care about other people and has no
guys,
morals or
he left.
ethics?
I know he did.
And
He
so,
left
like,
because I don't know. I don't know why he's... Horson, why are you
You're gonna
upset?
go
We're trying to give you
hell.
good advice.
No, you're going to hell. That
Why?
advice is terrible. You're basically Satan if he was a pedophile.
You just told somebody
Shut the hell up.
to fucking steal my private.
Yeah, I did.
Fuck off!
Why?
You goddamn rich.
Horson, calm down, Horson. Calm down, okay?
Fuck you!
Go get a glass of water.
What?
Wait, how old is he?
He's like,
How
oh,
old is
he's
Mom?
old enough, dude. Old enough. 20-something.
He's 27.
20-something, yeah, somewhere around there.
Oh, I heard 27. I was like, why is he whipping like a bitch at 27?
Oh, he has like, I don't know, he must have like some shit going on.
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
telling
think
you,
it's the.
he needs
I
to-
don't
like-
think it's the car, dude. I don't think it's the car. It's probably something much more than that.
I think he's just fucking lazy, I'll be honest.
Times are hard.
That too, but I honestly don't think that it really is the car. It doesn't sound like it. Unless he actually have some mental
Yeah.
cues, then.
The car is a metaphor.
No, he needs to steal a bike, like I told him.
No, I don't think he needs to.
Yes, he does.
steal. He just gotta stop looking for excuse not to do shit for himself. A lot of people do that. They like to be in a position of a. I was gonna say fucking wit. God damn it, fucking.
He's a baby.
I cannot do English today.
He wants to be babied, he's a man-child. I don't feel sorry for him. He can fucking, listen, he can go there, he can fucking cry in his
We've
room.
established you have no morals.
Oh, I don't have morals because I won't feel bad for somebody who's gonna cry to himself. You know what? Crying to yourself is not gonna get you a fucking job, dude.
I don't think you don't feel bad for him. I think you're just giving him tough love. But
I am.
Is he living for on his own or?
He lives with his mom, and his mom has cancer, and his car broke down, or I don't know. He says he has 2 vehicles. He still has a car. His mom drives, right? He can, like.
Then what's the fucking problem? He can
He's
literally get a job.
fucking lazy.
His
He's
mom's
lazy.
car. But did he lose his job before that or something?
Probably. Yeah, probably. He doesn't have one now. That's what matters, you know. He doesn't have an income.
Well, if he's 20 something and his mom is sick, he better get at least a temporary job.
Especially
Even
if he's
he's
sick.
looking after him.
Especially if she's sick.
God, yeah.
Especially if he's got cancer. Like that's not like. We can feel
Yeah,
sorry
you're
for.
gonna
Like
need
I
some
feel
money.
sorry for him. Sure, he's in a shit situation, but I can't help him. He can help himself, and he knows he can help himself, but he doesn't want to. He's fucking lazy.
I mean, I get it if he's frightened from stuff in life, but it's not gonna help if he just says.
He's on Discord. He ain't that.
Yeah, that's
You know
what,
what he just
that's
said to
what I
me?
was gonna say. Yeah, that's what
He
I said. Like,
DM'd me
if you're
saying-
done, you don't go on Discord.
He said to me, "You just said steal a bike. Fucking send me 200 to buy one, so I don't end up in a goddamn prison."
I feel like he's lying.
Give me
now.
money.
He's asking me for money and shit. Like he's just
Dude,
asking for.
What if he's just an addict and he's looking for an excuse
He's
to
a
get money?
scammer.
Yeah, dude.
Is this exactly? He's just a-
Give me money.
Dude, was on this musical Discord and shit, and the owner was trying to pull a stunt like he's this big shot that has a studio and he's gonna help all these artists. All of a sudden, he was asking, like, begging people for $50, like from all the users, and he had like a few thousand users, and he was like, "Please, anybody can donate so we can just produce more music and shit like that." So I don't know. Like, I honestly, I don't even know at this point. I don't wanna judge him too harshly or anything like that, but it's a possibility that he could be just coming from money.
Send me $200.
Yeah.
I have.
Give me $200. Don't tell me to steal a bike.
Like for somebody to fucking cry like that. Your mom has a cancer situation
He's
going
he's
on.
in
and
safest space. Drag him up. He wants to come up. It's full. Bring him up here.
Oh, dude. I think I'm not sure. Maybe I should team him.
For what? No. What, for crying?
He gotta chill. No, just so he can chill out. I don't think that communicating right now is helping.
Drag him up. Drag him up. We need to help him.
It's content.
Let's not isolate him.
He's just acting anyways.
No, I'm not trying to isolate him. I'm saying that maybe this conversation is gonna trigger.
Well, you know, it's a good thing. This conversation is a good thing. I'm gonna go down to talk
Get
to
him
him.
up here.
Get him up here now.
Hey, Zostav, don't boss me around.
Sorry, bud. You're a beautiful woman. Horson, are you feeling better? Are you ready to talk? Why are you huffing and puffing, dude?
Listen, I'm gonna send.
For the bike, not drug.
Not
Wait, I
yet.
don't-
Not. I'm gonna buy the bike and you.
Yeah, Moon. That's what I was gonna say. Like,
Yeah.
if you just
It's not 50 though. It's like $80. It's a really nice Swin bike.
We're gonna give you $70.
You can get one for like $80.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Yeah, you have to go pick it up. You have to.
Yeah, I can walk to pick it up.
Oh, so you can walk to pick up a bike, but you can't go walk to a job.
Zionist,
Oh.
technocrat, pop,
You can make $80 in a day.
bisexual,
Just saying.
pansexual, furry.
There's, by the way, there's plenty of jobs to do from home as well.
Yeah. Why don't you? I don't know. What do you do for money right now, Horson?
A lot of call centers hire people that cannot really go to the
sell
place
things.
the offices
No,
are.
I I'm very.
Sell things.
I don't want to talk about
We
my
can't
personal.
hear you guys.
I do not want to talk about my personal life. Please.
We don't have to talk about your personal life. We're not trying to talk about your personal life. You know, we're trying to help you get a job. Why are you crying? You can't cry because we want you to get a job. What? You need this.
For this shit.
Look.
All right, let's talk about something else.
No, let's
How about
not.
that, Horseman? What's your favorite? Shut up. What's your favorite animal?
What's your favorite animal?
I don't think he's into anime right now. Moon. Yeah.
What's the most attractive
Who
animal?
goes with you?
What? Oh, I can't walk to get my car. I can't walk to get a job. Oh, if you buy the bike though, I'll go. Walk.
Oh my god, how do you get Coom God?
I'll go get the bike if you buy it from me, Moon.
Oh my god.
Bun?
Like, no.
Yes.
Dude, it's been so long.
Dude, who are you?
Bun's my girl, dude.
Snap.
Back off.
You probably don't remember me.
Well,
Well,
I
can I
haven't.
just
I actually
inform?
haven't known
Can I
you,
just
so
tell
I'll
you
just
what?
spoke with you, but
I
haven't
looked
spoke
at
with you a
his
lot.
profile. Looked at his profile,
okay.
right?
Sure.
And he makes fucking anime videos on YouTube, and he's got.
He loves anime. Yeah, I know. He doesn't make anime.
Yeah, so he's sitting here acting like he can't get a fucking job, like doing some.
Oh yeah, he does do animations. Like he said, he won an award like on Newgrounds like a couple years ago.
Yeah, it's not even bad. He could totally.
Yeah, you can get Jib. You can get Jib.
But he
I
just
just get
don't.
a Jib.
He's just lazy, dude. He's just a lazy
serious, Jib?
piece of shit.
You are what
No,
you
he's
eat.
not a piece of shit, but he is acting like a piece of shit.
You are what you eat, Wrecked.
You know, I don't know.
Dude, something's off. I cannot
Moon.
put my finger on it, but something's just off.
With
Hey
him?
Moon,
not
when
sure
are
what
we gonna hang out the mall, bro?
He's a furry.
I went to the mall today, actually.
Oh, you did?
I did. I went to Saga.
Is my mic
Bro,
working?
I was actually at Sawgrass today. Yeah.
Really? I went to the Nike store. I went to the Vans store.
I went to get a job interview at the corporate center at Sawgrass.
Oh, we could have.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we should hang out this weekend or something, Moon. Come on, bro.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, dude, but don't worry, no hand holding, okay?
Like Killjoy asked me out this weekend. You're asking me.
I don't think he's
Killjoy. Killjoy and
Nip Nip?
Noon. Ooh, fuck.
Oh, Killjoy?
Wait.
Yeah.
They live in
Wait,
Killjoy.
hold on. Let's
Sounds pretty
clear it
serious.
out. So, Nappy, are you asking Muna on a date?
I mean, like,
Just
going to the
say
mall?
yes.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, going to the mall.
See, I think Nep is much better choice than Killjoy.
Wait, what? What makes you think either one of them are a good?
I just want to hang out with someone.
Yeah.
Our friends all
He's
are
looking
all.
for a
Well,
job,
why
but
wait, why don't you and Killjoy?
Yeah, we can invite Killjoy if you want. All three of us could
get
go.
as
I
much
don't care.
people as possible.
He's confident. He's like, I don't care if you bring another guy.
Yeah.
I'm still gonna fuck you.
That is so cuckery. Like,
Yeah, it's cool.
Well, just let him fight for you. We'll just let him fight for you.
I'd do that. Bring your boy.
bring your black boy.
Bring your big black. I'll bring my wife.
Bring your big, large, rotund.
My wife
Y'all
has a
niggas
black boy.
crazy.
No.
Bum, bum. Yeah,
Wait.
let's go. Like,
Who's the cock though? Is it Killjoy the cock?
I'm definitely not a cuck.
Oh, he's trying to
So
cut.
wait, you're gonna cut.
He's trying to cut Killjoy.
I
that's
mean,
what he's saying.
I don't know. Like, it depends. Like, what turns out to happen. I guess I don't know. I don't think anything's gonna come of this.
I don't.
Yeah, I just want to go buy some
Someone else?
shoes.
See,
I
no,
went to
look,
a night.
he's the perfect guy for you. You like shopping, he likes shopping. There we go.
Well, I survive, well, I died. I'm living rough and raw. Catching cases at a fast rate, rolling in the fast lane. Hustle till the morning, never stop until the cash came. Hyper as a kid, old as a teenager. On my mobile, calling big shots. On the scene, major. I bet you got it twisted, you don't know who to trust. So many player hating, trying to sound like us. Nigga, then we first the bomb bust on these bitch made niggas. Sit 'em up, west side. Ain't nobody love me as a broke nigga. Finger on the trigger, Lord, forgive me if I smoke niggas. I let my female strap. The fucker from the back, I get my currency and stacks. California's where I'm at. Ride, pass by while these niggas wonder why. I got shot but didn't die. Let them see who's next to try. Did I cry? Hell nah, nigga, tears shed. For all my homies in the pen, many peers dead. Niggas still ballin' till the day I die. You could bring your crew, but we remain true. Motherfuckers still ballin'. Niggas wonder why. You could bring your crew, but we remain true. Motherfuckers still ballin' till the day I die. You could bring your crew, but we remain true. Motherfuckers still ballin'. Niggas wonder why. You could bring your crew, but we remain true. Motherfuckers still ballin'.
I'm raw as a dirty needle, choke a eagle, just to feed all my people. Lyrically, I'm so lethal, plant thoughts in their mind just to defeat you. Ice Cube is a saga, y'all spit saliva and I spit lava. I got the fearless flow, don't get near this hoe if you scared to go. I keep it gangster, and why should I change that? Fuck you old motherfuckers trying to change rap. Say what? But ain't you the same cat that sat back when they brought cocaine back? Say what? I'm trying to get me a Maybach. How you motherfuckers gonna tell me don't?
So you want me to talk to your pop?
If man is the father, the sun is the center of the earth, in the middle of the universe, then why is this verse coming 6 times rehearsed? Don't freestyle much, but I write them like such. Word. Amongst the fiends controlled by the screens, what does it all mean, all this I'm seeing? Human beings screaming vocal javelins, sign of a local unraveling. My wandering got my wondering, where Christ is in all this crisis. Hating Satan never knew what nice is. Check the papers, well I bet on ISIS. More than your eye can see and ears can hear. Year by year all the sense disappears. Nonsense perseveres, prayers laced with fear. Beware, 2 triple O's. It might feel good, it might sound a little something, but damn the game if it don't mean nothing. What is game? Who got game? Where's the game in life? Behind the game, I got game, she got game, we got game, they got game, he got game. It might feel good, it might sound a little something, but the game if it ain't saying nothing. Damn, was it something I said? Pretend you don't see, so you turn your head.
Race scared of his shadow, does it matter? Thought of reparations, got him playing with the population. Nothing to lose, everything's approved. People use, even murders excuse. White men in suits don't have to jump. Still 1,001 ways to lose with the shoes. God takes care of old folks and fools, while the devil takes care of making all the rules. Folks don't even own themselves, paying mental rent to corporate presidents. 1 out of 1 million residents. Be a dissident who ain't kissing it. The politics of chains and whips got the sick missing chips and all the championships. What's love got to do with what you got? Don't let a win get to your head or a loss to your heart. Nonsense perseveres, translates with fear. Beware, 2 triple O is near. It might feel good, it might sound a little something, but damn the game if it don't mean nothing. What is game? Who got game? Where's the game in life? Behind the game, behind the game. I got game, she got game, we got game, they got game, he got game. It might feel good, it might sound a little something, but the game if it ain't saying nothing.
Something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there.
Yeah, that's right.
Telling me I got to beware. It's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Thought of that millennium just be killing them. That's scary, like lies buried in a library. When did the state pen correct anything? When piles of us still be catching the bus. When stacks of cats packing laundry mats. Pay the preachers back, but where the teachers at? I ain't even gotta ask it. And who's underpaid that got fouled at the basket? I can't blame the envy who be getting all the Benjis and taking them grants for granted. Last I checked, pyramids wasn't built like projects or in them government checks. Modern day thugs ain't got no guts. Pardon the expression under governor nuts. Last time in the church be the last time in the church. Dead pledged allegiance to CDs and movies. Leaving reality, believing fantasy. Bleeding fatalities, too many formalities. Prayers laced with fear, beware. 200 is here. It might feel good, it might sound a little something, but damn the game if it don't mean nothing. What is game? Who got game? Where's the game in life? Behind the game, behind the game. I got game, she got game, we got game, they got game, he got game. It might feel good, it might sound a little something, but the game if it ain't saying nothing. I got game, she got game, we got game, they got game, he got game.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 crack commandments. Wow. Man can't tell me nothing about this coke. Can't tell me nothing about this crack, this weed, my hustling niggas. Niggas on the corner. I ain't forget you niggas. My triple B niggas.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual, a step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track. Not your wig pushed back. Rule number uno. Never let no one know how much dough you hold. Cause you know that try to breed jealousy, especially if that man fucked up. Get your ass stuck up. Number 2, never let them know your next move. Don't you know bad boys move in silence and violence? Take it from your highness. I done squeeze mad clips at these cats for they bricks and chips. Number 3, never trust nobody. Your mama set that ass up, properly gassed up, hoodie the masked up. For that fast buck, she be laying in the bushes to light that ass up. Number 4, know you heard this before. Never get high on your own supply. Number 5, never sell no crack where you rest at. I don't care if they want an ounce, tell them bounce. Number 6, that goddamn credit, forget it. You think a crackhead paying you back, shit, forget it. 7, this rule is so underrated. Keep your family and business completely separated. Money and blood don't mix like 2 dicks and no bitch. Find yourself in serious shit. Number 8, never keep no weight on you. Them cats that squeeze your guns can hold jumps too. Number 9 should have been number 1 to me. If you ain't getting back flag, stay the fuck from police. If niggas think you're snitching, they ain't trying to listen. They be sitting in your kitchen, waiting to start hitting number 10. A strong word called consignment, strictly for live men, not for freshmen. If you ain't got the clientele, say hell no, cause they gon' want their money, rain, sleet, hell, snow. Follow these rules, you'll have mad bread to break up. If not, 24 years on the wake up. Slug hit your temple, watch your frame shake up. Caretaker did your makeup. When you pass, your girl fuck my man Jacob. Heard in 3
The
weeks, she
fear of
sniffed the whole.
finding oneself alone. That is what they suffer from, and so they don't find themselves at all. Human beings are social by nature and unfit to endure extreme cases of isolation. If we are alone for too long, our mental faculties can degrade, leading to states of insanity and deep despair. The use of solitary confinement and exile are practices with ancient roots, indicating that people have long understood just how deeply the fear of isolation runs through our veins. But in the modern day, our fears are not restricted to extreme forms of isolation. Rather, many of us fear being alone for any extended period of time. In this video, we'll investigate this fear, explain the detrimental effects it can have on one's relationships, and explore the benefits of overcoming this fear and learning to find solace in solitude. Many thinkers have suggested that the fear of solitude is at root a fear of oneself. In our normal daily routines, busied with work and chores and most often in the presence of others, our social persona comes to the fore, and frightening thoughts and emotions are pushed outside of our awareness. But when away from the restricting confines of others, these darker aspects of ourselves tend to rise to the surface and make their presence known. It is what one takes into solitude that grows there, wrote Nietzsche, the beast within included. Hence, there is a danger in spending a significant amount of time isolated from others, as there will come a time when, broken down by the beast within, solitude will weigh us down and become a great curse. There are some who can endure this crisis of solitude, and through a heroic effort tame and integrate the darkness within. But most would be destroyed by such a confrontation, which is why Nietzsche thought many should be dissuaded from solitude. The default response for those for whom solitariness is too heavy a weight to bear is to cling to others to ensure they never feel alone. One man runs to his neighbor because he is looking for himself, and another because he wants to lose himself. Your bad love of yourselves makes solitude a prison to you. Those who lose themselves in others may be saved from their solitude, but they always turn out to be crippled versions of the person they could have become. In order for us to actualize our potential, we need to fulfill what the psychologist Abraham Maslow called our meta-needs or highest needs, which include the drive for truth, beauty, and goodness. These needs, as Ernest Becker noted in his book The Denial of Death, cannot be completely fulfilled by other people. It is impossible to get blood from a stone, he wrote, to get spirituality from a physical being. Any attempt to fulfill the totality of our meta-needs through an intimate relationship will result in a godlike idealization of the partner and a resultant slavish dependence on them for our self-worth and identity. If the partner becomes God, they can just as easily become the devil, wrote Becker. The reason is not far to seek. If you find the ideal love and try to make it the sole judge of good and bad in yourself, the measure of your strivings, you become simply the reflex of another person. You lose yourself in the other, just as obedient children lose themselves in the family. No wonder that dependency, whether of the god or the slave in the relationship, carries with it so much underlying resentment. To ensure we don't, like many individuals today, fall victim to dependence-driven relationships, we must develop what the 20th century psychoanalyst Donald Winnicott called the capacity to be alone. When the fear of solitude makes us dependent on others, we become overly compliant out of a fear of abandonment, and thus build up what Winnicott called a false self. That is, our personality becomes a mere reflex of how we believe others want us to be. It is in developing the capacity to be alone that the false self can be broken down, thought Winnicott, rendering us able to rediscover our true self, or in other words, our authentic feelings and needs. In the modern day, most are oblivious to the benefits of solitude. Instead, many unknowingly adhere to what is called object relations theory, which is based on two key assumptions: that the maturation of one's personality can only be facilitated through interpersonal relationships, and that these relationships are the primary, if not sole, source of meaning in life. In his influential work Attachment and Loss, John Bowlby, an adherent of this view, wrote, "Intimate attachments to other human beings are the hub around which a person's life revolves, not only when he is an infant or toddler or school child, but throughout his adolescence and his years of maturity as well, and on into old age." Taken to their extreme, the assumptions held by object relations theorists imply that the individual's life has no meaning apart from interpersonal relationships, thus overlooking the well-established fact that meaning can be found and personal growth stimulated when we cultivate, in solitude, a relationship with some form of creative work that consumes our attention. As the 20th century psychiatrist Anthony Storr argued in his book Solitude, A Return to the Self, it is in the struggle to give form and order to an external creative work that we also, often without knowing it, are imposing form and order on our mind. Maturation and integration can take place within the isolated individual to a greater extent than I had allowed for. Introverted creators are able to define identity and achieve self-realization by self-reference, that is, by interacting with their work rather than by interacting with other people. It is this ability to achieve self-realization by developing a relationship with our work that led the Russian author Fyodor Dostoevsky to claim solitude for the mind to be as essential as food is for the body. In solitude, we can forge our character away from the often constricting external demands of others and maintain our independence in the relationships we do cultivate, thus ensuring we do not, like many today, lose our identity in them. Yet as we learn to flourish in solitude, we must not dismiss the dangers of it which Nietzsche spoke of, dangers which led Goethe to write, "There is nothing more dangerous than solitude." We can increase our capacity to deal with these dangers, however, if we consider the possibility that the benefits of solitude are embedded in its dangers, meaning that it is only by voluntarily seeking out solitude and confronting the darkness within that we can extract the benefits of being alone, and perhaps even eventually attain the rare self-confidence of one who has gained sovereignty over himself. As the poet Rainer Maria Rilke wrote, "You should not let yourself be confused in your solitude by the fact that there is something in you that wants to move out of it. We know little, but that we must trust in what is difficult is a certainty that will never abandon us. It is good to be solitary, for solitude is difficult. That something is difficult must be one more reason for us to do it." In 1888, a few months before the end of his most prolific and final period of writing, Friedrich Nietzsche wrote in Ecce Homo, "That a psychologist without equal speaks from my writings. This is perhaps the first insight gained by a good reader." Nietzsche viewed himself as the first psychologist amongst the great philosophers, writing, "Who among the philosophers before me was in any way a psychologist? Before me, there simply was no psychology." Given that Sigmund Freud, Carl Jung, and Alfred Adler, three giants of 20th century psychology, were all heavily influenced by Nietzsche's psychological insights, his grandiose self-assessment seems to have contained at least a kernel of truth. Nietzsche's psychological investigations were not conducted for the sake of disinterested theoretical speculation, as in his eyes, knowledge should always be sought first and foremost for the purpose of energizing life. In his essay on the use and abuse of history for life, he quoted Goethe, "I hate everything that merely instructs me, without augmenting or directly invigorating my activities." Nietzsche undertook his psychological ventures for the sake of discovering how to fulfill the maxim which formed the subtitle of his autobiography Ecce Homo, how one becomes what one is. In The Gay Science, Nietzsche echoed this idea. What does your conscience say? You shall become the person you are. In this video, we will shed light on what it means to become who you are, and in the process, explore some of Nietzsche's fascinating psychological insights. Countless philosophers have attempted to understand the human mind, discern its tendencies, biases, potentials, nature, and origin. But Nietzsche claimed that all those before him were blinded in their psychological ventures by not only an unquestioned acceptance of the socially prevailing beliefs and moral standards, but more significantly, by a fear of exploring the depths within themselves. In Beyond Good and Evil, Nietzsche explained, "All psychology so far has got hung up on moral prejudices and fears. It has not dared to descend into the depths." Nietzsche conceived the psyche as constituted by multidimensional layers and possessing a complexity which renders total and complete knowledge of it an impossibility. Heraclitus, the pre-Socratic Greek philosopher, whose aphorisms exerted a heavy influence on the development of Nietzsche's ideas, captured the complex quality of the psyche. If you went in search of it, you would not find the boundaries of the soul, though you traveled every road. So deep is its measure. How can the human being know itself? Asked Nietzsche. It is a thing dark and veiled, and if the hare has 7 skins, the human can slough off 70 times 7, and still not be able to say, now that is what you really are. That is no longer outer shell. Most individuals, fearing the complex depths within, remain at the superficial and surface layer of their psyche, industriously mindful of their common comedy and not at all of themselves. Not one to follow the crowd, Nietzsche took an opposing approach. "I undertook something that not everyone may undertake," he wrote in the preface to The Dawn of Morning. "I descended into the depths. I bored into the foundations." A fear of descending into the depths of one's psyche is not unfounded, which is why it is something that not everyone may undertake. For those who lack sufficient courage and are ungifted in psychological investigations, a voluntary descent into the inner foundations of one's mind could engender temporary, or in rare cases permanent, madness. Writing of the dangers which confront the adventurer and circumnavigator of that inner world called human being, Nietzsche wrote, "He enters a labyrinth, and multiplies 1,000-fold the dangers that life in itself brings with it, of which not the least is that nobody can see how and where he loses his way, becomes solitary, and is torn to pieces by some cave minotaur of conscience." While exploring the depths within may be a foolish danger for the many, it is a necessary endeavor for the few. The psyche of a small minority of individuals, in comparison with that of the overwhelming mass, is constituted by both greater depths and a higher degree of turmoil. To ensure they are not torn asunder by the contradictions, conflicts, and abysses within, such individuals are driven inward to explore and impose order on their psyche, fashioning and sculpting themselves into a harmonious totality. Nietzsche presented Goethe as the exemplary individual who was able to impose form on his inner chaos. What he wanted was totality, Nietzsche wrote, describing Goethe. He disciplined himself to wholeness. He created himself. To create oneself does not mean to form oneself out of nothing. As humans, we cannot, as some falsely claim, be fashioned in any way we please. Each of us, according to Nietzsche, has a deep and abiding nature, which places definite set limits on who and what we can become. At the bottom of us, really deep down, there is of course something unteachable, some granite of spiritual fathom, of predetermined decision and answer to predetermined selected questions. Whenever a cardinal problem is at stake, there speaks an unchangeable, "This is I." Our nature is sculpted not only by early personal life experiences and the traits and dispositions inherited from our ancestors, but also, according to Nietzsche, by historical forces. The traditions and experiments of past cultures continue to live on within us, influencing our life and experience from the deeper layers of our psyche. The past of every form and way of life, of cultures that formerly lay right next to or on top of each other, now flows into us modern souls, Our drives now run back everywhere. We ourselves are a kind of chaos. Given that the past of every form and way of life continues to live on in us, Nietzsche proposed we need to engage in an active exploration of history, if we are to attain self-knowledge. Direct self-observation, he wrote, is not nearly sufficient for us to know ourselves. We need history, for the past flows on within us in 100 waves. Just as the past continues to live on in modern cultures, embodied in myths, traditions, and institutions, so too our psyche has been shaped and sculpted by past ages. The tendency of the modern individual to feel he has been arbitrarily thrown and abandoned into an absurd world is the direct result of lacking what Nietzsche called a historical sense, of having no conscious connection to the past, and therefore failing to dig one's roots through the strata of history. In an early essay titled On the Use and Abuse of History for Life, Nietzsche contrasted the condition of a people which has lost faith.
That's true. The one thing I think about that is you feel like you're born in this absurd world because we're lied to about shit and everyone's brainwashed. And you think that's like wrong or something, or it's absurd, right? But if you analyze the history of the human race, there's been this codependent relationship between rulers and ruled all throughout our history. So we've evolved to be this slave human, and then the rulers like consider themselves a different species or something.
In its ancient history.
So it's not absurd. In the perspective of history, it's like what the natural order of things.
And has fallen into a restless and a constant search for novelty after novelty, with the individual who has cultivated a historical sense and attained the sense of well-being of a tree for its roots, the happiness to know oneself in a manner not entirely arbitrary and accidental, but as someone who has grown out of a past, as an air, flower, and fruit. But it is not only the cultures of past millennia which continue to live on within us, for in the deeper layers of our psyche exist prehistorical drives and impulses. Just as our body contains relics of earlier developmental stages, stretching back even to the reptilian age, so too our psyche contains within its depths primitive drives which stretch back into the prehistory of humanity and animality. Every human being, no matter how civilized and developed on the surface, is still an animal and archaic man within the depths of his being. I have discovered for myself that ancient humanity and animality, wrote Nietzsche. Indeed, the entire primal age and past of all sentient being continues in me to create, to love, to hate, to infer. In these uncivilized layers reside what Zarathustra called the beast within, potentially destructive inclinations which can overtake and possess the human being.
Yeah, Nietzsche was a PhD in gay science.
Such as the drive to aggression and unbridled sexual lust. Instead of advocating for the repression of the beast within, Nietzsche recommended we explore and become familiar with these potentially destructive vestiges of the ancient past. Just as a raging river can be harnessed for its energy, so too the uncivilized layers of the psyche, if channeled and handled properly, can vitalize life. The most short-sighted and pernicious way of thinking wants to make the great sources of energy, those wild torrents of the soul that often stream forth so dangerously and overwhelmingly, dry up altogether, instead of taking their power into service and economizing it. But it is not only destructive drives and impulses which reside in the prehistoric layers of our psyche. There also exists what Nietzsche called the divine animal, ancient instincts regulating unconscious and infallible drives, which enabled our ancestors to survive and even flourish in harsh and uncertain environments prior to the emergence of the modern form of consciousness. The modern individual has all but lost touch with these ancient instincts. Relying solely on his consciousness, his weakest and most fallible organ, he stumbles blindly through life, oblivious that in the recesses of his mind are archaic helpers, which, if he knew how to harness them, could assist him in the many situations in life where consciousness fails. Speaking of the modern individual, Nietzsche wrote, "He has lost and destroyed his instinct, and can no longer trust the divine animal, and let go the reins when his understanding falters, and his way leads through deserts." The presence of historical, prehistorical, and animal drives has contributed to the existence of an abundance of contrary drives and impulses within us. We ourselves are a kind of chaos, as Nietzsche put it. In contrast to other philosophers who have posited the human mind to be above all something unitary, Nietzsche radically proclaimed it to be a multiplicity, an aggregation of intertwined psychological entities. "The most general picture of our essence," he wrote, "is an association of drives, with constant rivalry and particular alliances with each other." Conceptualizing the human psyche as social structure of the drives and affects, as a sort of city in which numerous conflicting sub-personalities simultaneously live, the task Nietzsche set for himself and his readers was to harmonize the abundance of contrary drives and impulses, and provide coordination to the plethora of competing forces within. He proposed that such coordination can be attained via the agency of an organizing idea, or ruling passion, a dominant master drive that forms the living center of the psyche, and co-opts all the other drives to act in subordination to its end. The organizing idea is not found through an act of will, but, possessing a type of intelligence of its own, reveals itself throughout the course of one's life. One merely has to remain on the lookout for such a master drive, and not hinder its growth and activity. The organizing idea that...
Watch this again, I wasn't paying attention. I'm fucking starving. I'm gonna make dinner.